It's all good, it's happening already. All good, all good. The intro's playing, so we have a little bit of time. I have a list, I'll send it to you. I have their IP address.
Yeah, fuck you!
Modern history, like what I put him is what you could call it. Let's get it. A little faster.
Yeah,
Okay, alright.
I can put the video on OBS if you want me
You know
to
how to do
replay.
alimentations.
I'll replay it. Sorry, yeah, I'll play it one more time on the stream if that's okay, or you want the file, up to you. Okay. Okay. Everyone, we're gonna play the intro. We're gonna play the intro one more time, so people on the Rexon stream can see it too. Okay, let me.
Oh, hi. Hello there.
You're all good.
Fuck you!
Modern history, like what I put him is what you could call it. Let's get it. A little faster.
Okay,
Alright. You're not gonna shoot me?
do you know how to do alimentations?
No.
Good. Hello! Now we're good. We good? Oh, they say that you're muted on your own stream. Let me let the floodgates open too, so that you can yell at them all you want. There you go. The floodgates are open. Hello, Varouche chat. Hello, hello. My name is Reekson. I am known as the Stinky Tuber. As I raise my arm further, the armpit stench continues to exude, and eventually they will suffocate and die. You're welcome. Nodders, he is stinky. No, Lotionson. I've retired, Lotionson. I don't want to hear it anymore. Your couch, I need to be smaller. I don't like your couch. Your couch is fit for people that are like half my height. I'm going to get tiny. What do you mean you didn't make this world? Did you commission it? Oh my god. And here I thought this was I only get hired to attend professional events, Varu. Okay, all right, I'll accept that. I'll accept that as a fine answer. still can't hear Varu. Varu, you're muted. Varu, you're muted. Varu, we can't hear you.
Oh, I was muted. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. I was having
This
a.
is why I
Varu
like
moment.
you guys. Whenever I'm on a collab, you guys tell the other streamer when they have problems.
I was having what's known as a Varu moment, which is basically I
A
messed
Varu
up and I
moment.
didn't realize.
What makes you so special that you get your own Varu moments versus a VTuber moment, huh?
I have high degrees of anxiety and cry a lot on stream.
So what makes you think you're so special compared to any other VTuber? Because you have anxiety.
Listen, I cry on every stream. Have you ever seen a person cry consistently on every single stream?
Challenge accepted. We're not gonna make Varu cry once this entire stream.
That's impossible.
How do we do this, chat?
It's
How
gonna
do we do
happen.
this?
It's gonna happen. Trust
Cry
me.
now. Let me
Oh,
just,
don't
let me
test
just,
me.
Let me just command them.
I'll do it. Don't test me. I'll do it.
Don't
Russian chat.
test them.
I'll do it.
I don't want
I'll
this.
Cry.
I don't need this in my life.
I'll cry. I'll cry. I'll do it.
I don't want to be next to them when that happens. That's kind of weird. Give him some compassion twerks. Can we talk about this? Can I address the allegations for a second?
Well, I mean,
all right.
what is there to address? I mean, we all saw the video.
Varu has appeared in my chat numerous times, but the first time that I believe we really met in VR was we were about to rehearse. I think you were there to help me rehearse a show of mine. I forget what it was exactly.
I don't
or
think
something. I
I
forget.
think
I joined Detsy for something,
Yeah.
and Varu was there with Detsy. And I thought that I could just prank Detsy because I always forget that VR chat is a social game and it's comprised of more than one player. So while I'm loading into whatever hellish world that Detsy had sent me to, I just start twerking in the direction of how I'm going to spawn. And lo and behold, that Detsy was not in fact adjacent to my ass when I loaded in, but one Varu VT.
I'm gonna
And they
say,
were quite excited.
that was the experience. That was one way to leave an impression on somebody, like 100%.
Would you say that I'm really good at first impressions?
I mean, you left a lasting impact on me, so I will say so. Yeah, I will say yeah. You definitely got that down.
A scarring impact. is probably the phrasing that I use.
I mean, there's a reason why I have a psychologist now.
If there's one compliment that Rexon loves to hear, it's Rexon, you are the reason I have therapy. There, that's a roast joke that none of you can use now because I've just said it. I give away this stuff for free, but then I use it and then I make fun of you because you guys are unoriginal. Me and my chat have this kind of toxic relationship. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, he likes them. He likes
Rexon,
them.
you are the reason I got into IT. That's a bad reason. You will never amount
Oh.
to be a CTO ever in your entire life. Don't even try. Don't even bother.
I'm so sorry for you. I straight up, I'm so
Me
sorry
or
for
them?
you. No, for them.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I don't know. It's fine to follow my footsteps. Just don't trip. It's that easy.
I mean, that
Grudge is
being
the reason
said,
I have therapy.
IT is definitely better than game dev. Don't do game dev. That was a mistake.
Game dev? Oh, I wouldn't recommend game dev to my worst enemies unless you were planning to be an indie dev. And you would do indie dev as a side gig. Like, you have to fund your indie dev experiences with your actual job for a while until you hit it big. Then you start a studio, and then you're good.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right?
I mean, I am
Do not
indie,
join a AAA
Right.
studio ever in your entire life.
especially if their name is E EA.
Ask local Thunk if they're hiring. They seem rich right now. I can't wait to see these two play Dale and Dawson. Have you played Dale and Dawson?
Yeah, we have played Dylan Dawson before.
Was that the one collab I was in? The one Dale and Dawson?
The one collab.
That probably
the
was.
one collab.
I only played it once, and it was such an unmemorable experience because Varu was clearly there. But besides that point, no, I really want to get back into that game, but like it's just not. I don't want to be like a Twitch meta guy, but like it's not relevant right now. Like nobody's interested in it, and that game requires you to invite like 10 plus people. To
Yeah.
it, you know what I mean?
And the runs are
Yeah.
pretty long too.
Yeah. I'd like to think that I know enough like small VTubers in my life that like they're willing to just take on any collab, but at the same time, every time that I invite somebody, they literally say, "Yeah, sorry, not interested in that right now." I'm like, bro, like you shouldn't be chasing the meta as a small VTuber. Like carve your own niche. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Like
you're doing a talk show right now. Like
Yeah.
how many other VTubers you know do a talk show, chat? Like 1,000, but that's besides the point. You know, they're
Yeah.
special. No, I'm kidding. I'm There's like
special.
four. There's like four.
That's what my mom
The only
said
other one that
to
I can think of,
me.
they have like what was the name? Rebel VT or something like that, if you know them.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they're the only other person I know that does talk shows in VR. I wonder why. Probably because they had this kind of level of budget. Low budget. Hard to do something new every day. What do you mean? I do something new all the time.
You guys
I
have
play
budget?
weird indie games. I host weird shows that nobody else has done. When's the last time you saw a VTuber roast of VTubers? No, never.
Wait, do you beat your saber?
Do I beat my saber?
Yes.
For real. I can't do rhythm games. I have a condition.
No.
It's called stupid.
No.
I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm
No. This hurts me. I am so hard. You have no idea.
I can't do rhythm games. Like I'm like you ever seen like those quintessential cliche videos of like somebody inviting their dad to play like Guitar Hero? You know?
Yeah.
And their dad's just like confused and he's just hitting the same button repeatedly. I'm that guy, except I'm not a father.
Well, I can
about it.
fix you.
You can fix me.
I can fix you.
Are you proposing a Beat Saber training arc?
I will turn you into a beat slaying god. We will slay sabers together. We will beat them together. We will be forged.
Chat, how do I phrase this? How do I tell Varu this? How do I tell Varu that it is impossible to teach me anything? Here, let me put you in contact with my editor and let you know how difficult it is to work with me.
Sure. Actually,
okay. Q, can you summarize in like a few words what it's like to work with me?
Actually, I might be in touch with your editor already.
They type the emote aware, so that should give you enough information.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a reason why I work solo forever, and I've never asked anybody to help me with anything. And then people start asking me for help, and then they're never seen again.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Q wants to know if you've ever bashed your head into a wall, because they probably want to know if you're going to get used to it eventually.
I mean, it's always a good way to wake up, you know? Nothing like physical pain to get the blood going, you know?
Yeah. It's impossible to teach him anything. Listen, I like to believe that I made a deal with the devil at one point in my life, okay? And I told the devil that I want to be good at anything ever. And the devil said, okay, you'll be good at anything you ever want to, but you'll only be good at it as long as you get rid of everything else, and you have to learn it on your own. That's apparently how I operate. I don't know why. I
you know
have to be self-taught, and if I don't practice something, I will forget everything about it. You know the phrase, it's just like riding a bike?
Yeah.
I can't ride a bike.
No, same. Actually, same. I never figured out how, and I fell a million times. And broke my
but that's
leg.
because you're clumsy and stupid.
I mean, just because
like,
you're
for
right,
me, it's a
just
literal
because you're right
disability.
doesn't mean you're right, you know? Ever talk about that?
It's called limited hard drive space. Yes, chat. I apparently have that brain issue where I can't actually form like permanent memories. I don't know. I should get diagnosed by a doctor. Reki, what's the last thing you learned on your own? Shit.
That's a good question. That's actually a good question.
I know.
That's solid.
The last thing I learned on my own was I created an asset in Unity all by myself to apply it to my 2D model. It was a construction hat for the Carry Glass the Glass collab with Frikey. That's what it was. Yes.
Oh.
And then I forgot all about how to do that then. I learned the whole thing. I went step by step by step by step by step. Yes, and I used AI to help me, but I told AI not to just tell me how to do it. I told AI to tell me how to do it and explain why I'm doing it that way as well. Yes, the helmet. Hey, it was good. It was good, dude. It fit. It fit my head. And I made sure that like it covered the ears and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
that was hard.
You went the full mile. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to brag, but I'm kind of talented, you know, for 10 seconds at a time.
That's pretty tubular, bro.
Man had to have an AI trade him. Shut up, Q. Back to the basement. Christ.
I mean,
what about you, Varu? What's your method of learning? Like, do you prefer like would you go to YouTube for a tutorial, or would you learn from a friend? Do you need to be like, can you read and then you suddenly know how to do something, or do you need to be visually trained?
It's a mix of reading and visually, but usually I just get obsessed with something. So my first obsession was video games and programming. So I forced my way into the games industry. I got exported to Scotland and then Spain because I'm very stubborn. And then I found out game dev sucks ass. So I was like, okay, I'm going to be a streamer now. And here
And
we
you
are.
had to go to Scotland. Like, that's the worst case scenario.
Dude,
sounds awful.
it's so bad. Okay, I'm sorry for anyone in the UK. I'm
Any
sorry,
Cascadians in chat?
Cass, if
Go
you're
ahead.
seeing this, I'm sorry. The UK and Scotland sucks. It's rainy all the time. People don't know how to cook. They
Go
are
on.
afraid
Go
of
on.
seasoning. And people
Keep going.
speak on weird accents. They say like purple burglar or something. I don't know. It scares me. It scares me, dude.
What is that emote? Peepo Scotland. All right, for real.
Nice.
Cue the tense music. I'm going to ask you a very important question.
All right, I will
You
put
have
my
you have a
most
gun
tense
with
music.
one bullet in it. All right.
Shoot me. Do
in
it.
front of you is the country of Scotland, and adjacent to you is the country of the UK. Which one do you shoot?
UK. Easy.
Oh, never mind. Okay, all right. Well, I was hoping that like it was kind of quick. Like you weren't even gonna think about it. Like you didn't even pause to like stop and.
I never
consider
pull out.
the
I only pull
options.
in.
Ireland 3 times. No, you only have 1 bullet. All right, you can't shoot Ireland. Grab the bullet out of Ireland, put it back into your gun, shoot Ireland again. Are bullets reusable? Can we reuse them like arrows? That'd be kind of sick.
Wait.
I would love to do that.
Is Scotland part of the UK? No, it's their own. Isn't it its own country?
Whatever. I don't know what happened to Europe in the past like 10 years. The whole like Brexit thing, whatever. I'm talking about Britain. I'm talking about the British in general. I'm sorry that I said UK. I meant to say Britain. No.
The British.
They knew what I was talking about. They get me. They knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, we have
They
like
hate
one
the
brain
British.
cell, and it's connected right now.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
See? It's just like it's like I'm in the room with Fillion again. That's crazy. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's the
Ask me
word.
to do some free
It's
labor.
the word. It's the word that I always see on my TikTok comments. Why are you using Feeling's avatar? And then I have to explain. It's the mint. She doesn't even use the mint anymore. She uses the Rhino. She can get it off boot.pm. She doesn't own the model. I mean, she does own the model, but you can buy it yourself. I have a name tag. I'm different.
Is this an interview or is this just a collaboration where we trauma dump about Fillion?
I am trauma dumping right now.
Okay.
Listen, you
No, that's fair.
you touch a segment that I wasn't. You touch my trauma. You touch my no square.
No, listen, I it's so hard to just tell people that it's not your model because people are frankly, I mean, a lot of Fillion viewers are young, right? They
Yeah.
don't get it. They don't want to get it. They want their hero to have their own model. And they will literally stop their brain when you say it's not her model. They can't fathom it. They have no idea what that means. So you know what I've been doing?
Yeah.
Because clearly Fillion got away with it, right? I've been literally saying that I made the model myself.
Dude, that's so based. That's
And she
so
stole it
freaking
from me.
based.
That's what I've been saying. And I've managed to get like 10 kids to believe me, and it's insane.
Oh my god. Write it down. Write it down right now. That's the recipe to success.
Don't worry, chat. I'm not selling merch. I can just claim the model as my own. That won't get me sued.
Oh my god. Oh, that's a pretty good take. That's a pretty freaking good take.
I love how 10 kids believe me is a degree of believability. No, but you have to understand that like I'm doing it not because I care about the children at all. Like I don't want people who are 12 and under to watch my fucking stream, but I'm doing it because I think it's funny to my viewers, my actual viewers, the viewers that get it, the viewers that get the annoyance that comes with every time that I see a first time chat message that says Fillion. Like they know I'm not Fillion. They get that I'm not Fillion. They clicked on a link that said Rexon Games underneath it. You know what I mean? Like they're doing it because they don't know how to do a conversation starter. So of course I'm gonna make fun of them for it. It's amazing. It's fantastic. Are you Fillion? Yes, I'm Fillion. I'm Fillion without a voice. No, it's a boring joke.
Based.
That's such an old
Thank you for
boring
that.
joke. Rexon, no orange Fillion. Yes, ain't no way Fillion is here. One day you should let Fillion stream on your account. We talked about it. I don't think I'm the best suited for that because that's not like our dynamic. But yeah, is that Demi? Q? Q? Q?
Q.
Q?
Q.
I'm doing that thing that's like down boy, you know? Like,
Oh,
like a
yeah.
dog.
I got you,
I'm like,
got you.
Q? 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 And actually, I have like a taser strapped to like their head, so every time I say Q, it actually triggers their taser and it stabs them in the face.
I mean, some people are into that, you know.
Oh, they're not into it. They're just my editor. So that's how I get stuff done.
Okay, that's fair. You know what? That's fair. Respectable.
I keep saying Rexen is Fillion from Parallel Universe. No one's believed me. I mean, that was the OG lore, you know? But we kind of stemmed that. I had a whole chat. Like, the first days of Rexen X Fillion content, there was a whole lore that I was going to create, right? But then she blew up again. Like she went viral by like 1,000 right after we met. And she had different priorities at that point. So, lost lore forever, sadly. I had a whole thing for the mod arc, too.
The lore. The lore we never
so much
had.
lore is lost. Yeah. Now I'm just the roast guy. And frankly, I don't want to be the roast guy. Like, I'm tired of it already. You know, I want to be different.
They always say, "Hey, roast guy," but they never say, "How's roast guy?"
That's what you know.
Yeah.
And it always smells like ashes. Like my sinuses are killing me because of how badly I burn people. No, you're the lotion guy. I don't even respond to the phrase lotion guy anymore. I legitimately killed off lotion guy. If I brought back lotion guy, like, people wouldn't care. You know what I mean? It's not like a character that people like want to be brought back. The only reason why people call me lotion guy is because they like to watch my content, think that I'm a Giga Chad, but then think that they're still better than me, if that makes sense. You know?
That is
because
that is
as
one
long
way
as
to
they have
describe
one
yourself.
thing to make fun of me about, like, they can say that and they'll feel good about themselves. So that's fine. That's fine. I'm totally fine with that. You know? If you want to use me as your method to feel good about yourselves, go watch Fillion. But if you also want to use me as a method, I guess you can call me lotion guy. Whatever. I'm just gonna ignore it. I don't even respond to lotion guy. He just said as he responds to it. No, I'm putting the foot in the dirt, in the sand, in the grave.
Steppies?
You know the phrase. You know what phrase I'm talking about.
Steppies?
They know. They get me.
Steppies? Steppies? He's 8 feet. He's 8 feet.
Okay, they don't get me.
He's
Never
8
mind.
feet. He's
Never
8
mind.
feet. He's 8 feet.
I have no correlation to Varu whatsoever.
Steppies?
I am just I've been kidnapped against my will to be here. I have no idea what they're asking for right now. Stop! Stop! I will twist your ankle. I will twist your ankle, and then you'll cry.
Okay, you know what? I believe you. I believe you. Jesus Christ.
Not the ankle. What would you rather? I twist their head, their neck? Huh?
You could twerk.
When's the CeraVe sponsor? I wish. What's your preferred lotion brand?
I don't use lotion.
Why are we here?
I just raw dog it, dude.
Why are we?
You-
What do you
just
mean you raw dog it? What do you, there's nothing to raw dog. You're not inserting yourself into anything. What are you talking about?
I raw dog
There's
it.
no-
I just do it like Mother
You raw
Nature
dog
intended.
what? You don't say I raw dog it. You don't say I raw dog life. What does that mean?
You know, I don't use shaving cream. I don't use lotion. I just do it. I just do it. Raw dog it. You know, YOLO.
They just raw dog life. You know?
Yeah.
They
Hashtag
don't
dog life.
use toilet paper. They don't use wipes. They don't even shower.
No.
There's no moisture
No,
on their
dude.
body.
No, dude, the gunk makes me strong. That's what Big Pharma doesn't want you to know.
Top 10 things Big Pharma doesn't want you to know. Number 1. Can we get into the questions? No, this is Varu's show, so I'm saying no.
Just for that, I'm going to ignore your question specifically. It's on the list, but I'm gonna delete it now. Tight
They
Dragon.
know that you submitted a question. You fool. You've been outed. Not only do
have
they
the
know you submitted a
power.
question, they're
This
going to
is
make sure that they
my
tell
dog
if your
show.
question was cringe. I bet you their question was like, will Rexen be my friend? Ooh, woo? You know what I mean?
Ooh,
And that's going to be so creepy. That's going to be so weird because I'm going to have to say yes because I'm socially pressured in these kind of situations.
relatable.
Where can I submit
Actually
questions?
relatable.
You had like 5 days to submit questions. We had a pinned message in my chat giving you the ability to submit questions. So no, you can't ask any questions, Hades. What is going on? Hi, Cheddar Chad. I have a chatter whose name was like really dumb. It was hold on, I'll tell you what their name was. Their name was Cheese Boom, right?
Ooh, like Steve Bloom.
I don't know, but the whole point is that like that's a boring ass name because like they should actually give themselves like a proper like specific kind of cheese, you know?
Yeah.
So I suggested Parmesan at first, you know, in
Oh.
favor of you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's a good
But they were
cheese,
like, that's gross. And then it said Asiago, which is my favorite kind of cheese.
Wait,
And they're like,
Asiago.
Asiago, that sounds just like ass, right? So I said cheddar because their name already started with a C.
Oh.
So I call them Cheddar Chad instead.
You know what? That's respectable. You have your own nickname.
Thank you.
You should be honored.
Yeah. You
The only
should
thi-
be honored.
the
It's
only thing
very
I got
rare
from-
that I give anybody in my chat a nickname.
The one thing I got from Gregson the first time I rated him was him pointing at me and saying with very menacing music, "Did you do it, Baru?" Oh, shoot. Anyway,
Production. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, did you? Did you do it?
I don't know. I was in panic,
you
dude.
do it for
I
real?
was in panic. Oh, what
Did
did I
you
do?
do it?
I don't even know. I was like, let's just rate this guy. He looks cool.
Give me a
Like, did you
confession
do
right
it, Maru? I don't
Just say you did it. Just say you did it.
I did it. It was me.
They don't know what they just admitted to.
I don't know.
They don't know that they just admitted to shoving my toothbrush up their ass. Dumbass. Oh wait.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Ew. Anyways, chat, it's a standard prank that you can pull on your friends. All right, have your friends ever done that to you? I'm sure they have. Everybody's friends has always done this at least once to them, right? It's the old toothbrush trick, right?
Yeah.
Forsaken prank. What do you mean forsaken? Is it taboo now? Was there a law written against it? I don't want to hear that. I think I got lost in there somewhere. What's going on? Oh, we're just talking about toothbrushes being shoved up their ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you caught up to speed now? Good,
For the
I'm glad.
second time. For the second time.
It's not gay to shove a toothbrush up your friend's ass. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
That's a
Not
bonding
gay.
experience.
Yeah, it's a well, I mean, well, yeah,
I mean,
not too.
I mean, you gotta trust your body if you're gonna let them do it, you know.
That's fair. That's fair. Wait, is it an electrical one? It doesn't matter if it vibrates or not, chat. All right, why'd your mind go there? You
Let them
freaks?
cook. Let
It's
them cook.
unimportant. But now that you asked, yes, it does vibrate. I'm not gonna ask if they turned it on though. It does. It's irrelevant, chat. It's irrelevant. I didn't know people took the term bristling so literally. I've never heard the term bristling ever used in real life before. All right, bristling. I never even knew that bristling was a verb. I just thought it was bristle and then it was done.
I don't even know what that word is.
Brussels sprouts?
Oh, dude, I hate that.
You don't like Brussels sprouts?
I don't like broccoli either.
Can
It's
you cook?
disgusting.
Can you cook?
Yeah, I'm a pretty good home chef.
I don't believe you. I don't believe them. I don't believe you.
Dude?
Any cook worth their salt has learned how to make Brussels sprouts edible.
They suck. They suck. They suck. Don't shoot me. Shoot the messenger. They suck. They suck. Straight up. I stand by that.
Brussels sprouts are inedible. Brussels sprouts the goat. Chat, can we get a war going on right now where whoever is right based on a poll, we ban the other team? Thanks.
I agree with that.
Hopefully it's all of Ruse, chat. That'd be kind of sick.
I agree with that notion. We are willing to take the risk.
No, listen. I don't know about you, but so there's two kinds of cooks, right? There's
Yeah.
the people who can cook and they just cook because they read lots of recipes, right? But then
Yeah.
there's the people who take it a step further and learn the science behind cooking. You know, they understand the concepts of umami and balance with like acids and vinegars and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Are
Umami.
you that kind of person?
Yeah, I go for the second one. I experimented a lot with cooking.
Then why do you hate Brussels sprouts?
Because
you know how to fix
they
them.
taste like grass. They taste horrible. There's no fixing something so bad. Just like broccoli. Broccoli sucks.
First of all, grass is delicious. All right. Second of all, all of our ancestors grew up on grass, as you know.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with the
They
past.
did.
I think they
did.
were
Our
wrong.
ancestors are chickens. Chickens are the oldest creatures right next to the dinosaurs. Chickens are dinosaurs. Chickens eat grass. We are chickens.
And you know what happens to chickens? We eat them. Yeah?
Peacock.
yeah, exactly, precisely.
Brussels sprouts are too small. Eat a whole head of cabbage. I hate cabbage, chat. I hate hot cabbage. It's
What?
gross.
That's dude, cabbage soup? You never had that?
No, that sounds gross.
Oh, it's delicious.
Why
It's
would
like,
Why would I take what is effectively a leaf, by the way, which is just grass with extra steps, by the way, and just dump it into a big pot of boiling water?
it
that
sucks
sounds
the
delicious.
flavor. It's crunchy. It's like a cracker. It's like a nature's cracker.
Why wouldn't I just buy crackers then?
Because they get soggy on the soup, and the cabbage doesn't.
You don't dip like some nice crackers inside of like chicken noodle soup and then eat them and they're like slightly soggy, but like they're soaking up all that broth. Oh, that's delicious. I love that. Why are you looking at me like that?
Rexon, I love you, but you are pushing me.
Huh?
You are honest to God pushing me to the limit right now.
Push it to the limit.
Please tell me I'm not the only one. Please tell me I'm not the only one.
No, if you give my chat an opportunity to call me out as being a psychopath, they'll just agree with you. So that's not fair. That's not fair.
No.
You're not clueless. Thanks, masturbator. Wait.
Woo!
I don't like that person's name. Mods ban that guy.
He said it. He said it. Woo!
Cabbage is pretty good, TBH. Ask him about the hovering. Hovering? Oh, the poop hovering.
Nani?
Oh, you really want to end this interview stat? Oh, okay. Varu, I don't use the toilet seat. I just hover when I poop.
Can you roll that back a second? Can you just to make sure I
Yeah.
got you correct?
So let's pretend that this is the toilet. All right.
Yeah,
I just go like
perfect.
this.
Oh no, you're a squatter.
I'm a squatter.
You're a squatter.
Yep. Really builds the calves. Not gonna lie.
You know what? It is non-conventional, but if it works for you, as horrified and traumatized I am, go for it.
And that's the wholesome lesson you guys should be learning from this interview tonight. Got it?
Squat when taking your poops.
Yes. Honestly, chat, like, exercise whenever you can. You know what I mean? Like, do something to exercise. Get an exercise ball. Bounce on that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bounce on
Don't
it.
just sit there in your chair.
Or beat your
with
saber.
Stupid lumbar support.
You can also beat your saber.
Don't listen to them. Just listen to me. Listen to what I'm preaching. Rexon the human bomber. It's not a bomb, chat. I don't drop fat deuces, all right? I have a high metabolism. They get me. If you have a high metabolism, you're just dropping small little deuces all the time.
Oh, dude,
you know?
yes.
I'm like a rat.
I spend 50% of my time on the toilet.
I mean, I don't. That's weird of you, but like, yeah, that's really efficient. But yeah, it's fine. Have you considered diapers?
Oh, no. We are, no. Do not. You don't know what my child is going to do. Let's just continue. Let's just skip that. Let's just skip that.
I'm waiting for an answer.
No. I will not answer that. I refuse. I refuse to answer that. Can I cancel myself?
There is a story here. Clueless. Diaper
No,
Varu VT.
No,
Diaper
shut
VT.
up, Real 40. Shut up. No,
Varu,
I am not.
show him.
No.
How much do you want, Varu? Please don't get him in on it, Varu. That way he doesn't bomb his bathroom.
Oh my, Oliver! I got you in my
There's a silver
sights.
lining.
I
There's a
got
silver
you in my
lining.
sights.
You know what? It's fine. I don't really want to know your bathroom habits, and
No,
neither
it's
did my
okay.
chat until I shared it. Yeah, I don't think we should go there. You
I
know?
don't think we're on that
You know?
level of bond yet. Yeah.
Viewership will plummet immediately. Or we get some weirdos who are really into that kind of stuff, you know? That seems to be an untapped market in Twitch right now.
Oh yeah.
How
you
many
know.
subs? Shut up, Q.
No.
20. Just 20. There's a price for everything. That's not true. That's not true, guys.
Are you sure about that?
I make enough money in my life that I would kindly refuse almost any offer given to me. If somebody offered me $1 million tomorrow, I'd probably refuse it.
I'll take that.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'll take,
You
bro,
take
bro.
that?
I'll
I
take
didn't
that
even tell
money.
you what the deal was.
I do it, dude.
Okay, the deal is that I will give you $1 million if you wear a diaper for the rest of your life.
I'll do it. I'll take that.
Well, I didn't need to hear the story from you guys, Chad. I'm pretty sure I just got all the information I needed from
Wait,
them.
no.
I get it now.
You
I get
are
it now.
psychoanalyzing
It was
me.
that easy, ladies
This is
and
a
gentlemen.
psychological trick.
It was that
This is a trap.
easy. My God.
This is a
Get
trap.
psychologically
This is a trap.
manipulated.
He's using mind powers on me. He's using CEO powers on me. This is not fair.
I'd say I'm disappointed, but it's just standard Rex and doing standard Rex and things.
Oh my god.
What can I say? Rexon, make it for free. You're right. If I did make it for free, they'd probably... See, the fact that they said yes so quickly leads me to believe that if I did it for free, they would also say
You
yes.
see, Rexon, I'm a people pleaser. I will say yes to mostly anything.
Wait, a first-time chatter says, that's not mind powers. I know real mind powers. Wait, hold on. This is my favorite part about streaming.
Oh,
I want this first-time chatter to now explain to us what real mind powers are. Please, the unknown apparition, the floor is yours. Explain to us what kind of mind powers you have. Tell me, what number am I thinking of right now? I can assure you it's not 69. Oh, wait.
No pressure. Yeah, no
No
pressure.
pressure. You're just holding up an entire stream.
Take it easy,
It's
yeah.
69. It wasn't 69, you idiot. It was 3.
Why
And you
three?
have 3 strikes. That's your first strike.
Oh. Solid.
All right.
Solid.
What do you want to ask them next? What do you want to ask them to judge?
What are the funny numbers on the back of my credit card?
Dude, why are you putting me on the spot? This is what I do on my channel. I just said. I like to call out first-time chatters because they always like to introduce themselves with like some amazing like personality. It's awesome.
Hello,
it's hard
big
to
boy.
read minds when I'm in person. Yes, it's called being a mentalist, and it's not reading minds. It's understanding the patterns of the human brain. You're not reading minds. You call it reading minds because that's how you sell the idea. Sorry, I just really hate mentalists.
Oh no, yeah, I relate to that. I
Yeah.
feel that.
They beat me up when I was a kid.
Take it out. Take it all out. I don't agree
Possible
with the
ban evader
mentalist.
just joined my chat. Rexon Sigma Games. I can't wait to ban them. Great.
Oh my god. I can guarantee you that's an alt. That's a real for the alt.
Oh, it's 100% an alt. Christ. Do you ever have like an awkward moment where like you don't have any mods on standby and you can't be bothered to like ban somebody, and then somebody says like something really awkward in your chat, and it's like you don't want to like, especially, I don't know about you, but like I show my chat on screen all the time,
Yeah.
and like I want to just outright ban them on the spot, like click on their name, ban them, but I feel like I have to either A, make content out of it, or B, literally like yell at them on screen before I do it, right? But I found a solution.
Oh,
I found a
hear you.
solution.
I hear you.
I have two windows open. In another window, I have the chat, and I just ban them in that one
Oh.
instead.
It's
and then-
smart.
And then I changed my chat so that it says that it doesn't, my chat no longer renders all the mod actions anymore. So it just says it was deleted by a moderator. So I literally banned other people, and now I can just officially call out my own moderators and just say, "Why'd you ban them? I liked their comment."
See, it's easy content. It's a win-win.
Yeah. Yeah. The joke is that I don't even have moderators to like throw into the bus anymore either. So,
I mean, I had someone ask me
looking for
for.
moderators.
I had someone ask me
Yeah, we're gonna do-
for pussy last
We're gonna do
stream.
mod appeals soon, or not?
That's
mod
pretty
appeals, we're gonna
hilarious.
do mod applications soon. What's that?
I had someone ask me for boozy with a B last stream. I made content out of them. I felt good.
That's fun. Yeah, that's great. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I get tired of all the people who start naming themselves my name. It's so weird.
But you're everywhere.
Like you're literally creating a Twitch TV account with my name in it. So when somebody who doesn't know what my Twitch channel is Googles my name, first of all, they get the real Rexon, and then they get all of you, and then they get me. It's not a good look. You're not helping my channel, man.
But what do
They're
you
just gonna see a
mean?
whole bunch of weird alt accounts like Rexon doesn't game and Rexon actually games. And Rexon
I've seen that
Sigma
one.
and
I
Rexon
actually seen
Lotion
that one.
Shore. As if you actually game. I do game. I play video games.
Name a game right now.
Okay, you want to play? You want to play? Tic Tac Toe.
Yeah, sure. Sounds fun.
You don't like Tic Tac Toe?
No, I'm
Is
down.
this some lore that I'm diving into?
No, yeah, but no.
What if I said you want to play Tic Tac Toe in diapers? Would that entice you a bit more?
No, why?
I don't know, it just
Why
seems to
would
be a
that
trigger word for
somehow
you.
make it
We're
any
just gonna dive.
better?
We're gonna
It
dive right into
doesn't.
that.
It doesn't. I don't swing that way.
Ken confirmed he plays VR chat. Would you consider VR chat gaming though?
I think it's a platform. It's more like a platform rather than a game.
It's a social media platform chat.
It's
If
the
you think that VR chat is gaming, then Facebook is gaming.
it's the metaverse.
X.com is gaming. If you think that gaming is trauma dumping and accusing people of being racist every day of their life.
Based.
Platform, yep, can be used as one partly. This features games in the same way that Facebook has games in it. Nobody uses them, but Facebook has games in it. You know what I mean? In the same way that Discord has games in it. Did you know
Oh
that
god, the
Discord
Discord games.
You guys want to play Farmville? Farmville's fantastic.
Ooh,
I was in Fillion's open shows channel the other day, and Bao, because it's Bao, literally just starts a Farmville like collab in the middle of it.
Nice.
And like it notifies everybody because everybody has their notifications on for this channel because people want to know when Fillion's gonna ping them. But Bao, and obviously Fillion being an idiot, decided that she was gonna let anybody launch games through Discord on it. She pinged like 100 people, dude.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's so annoying. I hate it. As somebody who's in way too many Discord servers, I hate it.
I mean, yeah, when you get a notification and you're like, which one is it? And you scroll down the list and think, oh, it's this.
You know, when I first like got into all of this, right? I
Yeah.
wasn't using Discord, right? And when I first joined Discord, I didn't know Discord etiquette, right? So my first experience in Discord was joining Fillion server and figuring that out, right? I joined the server, and two of their mods and one person immediately friend me. And I'm confused, right? Are they just friend maxing? I didn't know that was a thing at the time, right? Well, one of them, the one that happened after the mods, I said, like, I was like, hey, like, is this normal? Like, a bunch of people just friended me after they DM'd me, right? And they were like, yes. And I'm like, well, this one person DM'd me and then just sent me a gun emote and said, friend me. So I friended them, I guess. and then she sends me her own personalized gun emote and says, me too. That was Miss Deli, my model mom.
Oh,
my third friend ever on Discord.
Holy
Threatened
moly,
me with a gun.
lore. That's incredible. That's actually incredible.
Yeah. And you want to know the best part? Right? This dives into what I was saying before, right?
Yeah.
I don't know Discord etiquette, and I am in so many servers, and it's so annoying when people keep pinging people, right?
Yeah.
And so I, at one point, was like, oh, wow, this is getting out of hand. Let me just start leaving a bunch of servers that I never interact in, right?
Yeah.
Guess which server I left first?
Oh.
Miss Deli's.
Oh.
And she immediately lambasted me about it. She immediately went after me. She's like, oh, Rexon left my server. I can't believe this. And she made a whole public fucking notification about it.
Miss Deli exposed.
So thanks, Miss Sally. Thanks for teaching me the best and the worst of Discord. I'm never joining back. You know what's so funny too? Like because of her, I learned to not like leave any servers anymore because of the horrible implications. Except I never rejoined her server.
Oh my god.
So that's our life now.
That's how we do it.
What do you mean public notice? You called me out. You called me out in during like a collab or something. I swear you did. You definitely called me out in a public place about leaving your Discord server. That sounds brutal. Why would you hurt your mother so much? Oh my god.
I'd make a tweet longer.
I'd unfriend my mom on Facebook if I had an opportunity, but I don't have a Facebook account.
I'd make a tweet longer. I work with Rexon. He's a maniac.
I mean, you already missed the boat on that. Did you see my April Fool's
Oh,
joke?
dude, yes, you were doing cancellation things on your No.
You had an opportunity to be toxic. But you're just too goddamn wholesome.
I always wanted to be toxic, but I never had the opportunity.
Chavru probably wanted to do it, but as they were writing, they started crying, and they just forgot about it entirely.
I am crying, yeah. No, yeah, that's definitely sounds like something I will do, 100%.
See? I'm telling you. I'm
He's
telling
not
you.
wrong.
If they're Veru is the definition of somebody who's crying and shitting and coming 24/7.
honestly, fair. That's fair. I'll take that.
Oh my god, that meme was built for you. I can't believe it.
I'll take
crazy.
that. I'll take that, actually.
Who would have guessed it?
That's me. That's me. That was made for me.
You know you don't want to be toxic. Believe me, I know the aftermath is unbearable. Yeah, no, I'm with you. Hey, I want to recommend a really wholesome, non-toxic streamer to you. His name is ENVTuber, twitch.tv/ENVTuber. You'll like him a lot. He promotes so much positivity in life.
Positivity.
Rexon, I'm gonna make a twit longer about how you never pay visits to your mom's house. I sense sarcasm. No, what are you talking about? They're a mentalist. If they are a true mentalist, they would recognize that I'm being sarcastic. But I'm not being sarcastic. I think ENVTuber's a great guy. In some circles. Circles where he's alone.
Trademark applies.
Yeah. Who's Evan? I don't know. Some guy. I don't know. Some idiot. He's never is sarcastic. Nope. Yeah, I have a friend named Honey the Quiet Bunny, and she doesn't understand sarcasm, right?
Oh,
like,
I feel that. I don't understand sarcasm either.
Like, you don't?
Nope.
It's gonna be a short interview.
Oh boy.
Oh, that wasn't sarcasm, by the way. Rexon, you're not convincing anybody. I have convinced you. Veru? No, it was sarcasm. It was
Okay. There we go. There we go. See, that's so much easier. That's so much better. That's so much easier to understand. Thank you. Much better.
Would I be the only person that would literally make somebody leave their own talk show? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Bro, what is with the Fillion physics on that guy? Yeah, okay, what's with the Fillion physics on you? Yeah,
okay, so I will explain. I have 2 base stations. I never figure out how loud they're supposed to be angled, because I don't know what a 30 angle is, a 30-degree angle. I don't know numbers, they scare me, which is why this happens.
Is that it?
No, yeah, that's about it.
I don't know. Can you like throw dragons and like UFOs in that story? It'd be more interesting.
Okay, have you heard of 5G? Yes, 5G is the cause of all the problems. 5G, taxes, money, you put it all together, you get this. They're putting 5G in your Wi-Fi. In your Wi-Fi! You gotta wake up! You gotta wake up, sheeple! It's out there! It's out there in the waves! In the internet! In the ins and outs! That any better?
Does that answer your question, Apparition? I hope it did. Like with flying colors, like 110% answered. You know what I mean?
I think
like
I did a pretty
answered,
good
and then
job.
also like it reached the point where it was like, who asked? You know what I mean? That's how you know you got the best answer. I would imagine.
I think I did a pretty good job answering that, yeah.
See, he can do sarcasm. I know they lied to my face. Can you believe this?
Yeah! I don't get
Kind
it.
of. I don't think I understand it fully though. We have tracking. Tracking bad. Tracking require good money. Fillion have good tracking. Fillion used to have bad tracking. Fillion had good tracking now because Fillion have Oilers. Oilers give money. Money good. How deeper do I need to go? Do you think you can run a full stream solely on 5G? Sure, why not? Shit, call me Extra Emily. Like I can run a whole stream on a phone, dude.
Oh my god. Oh, that was a
Maxie
great
complains when you give him
explanation.
money. I don't complain. I just think that you could spend money on more interesting things in your life, like learning to cook, or learning to program, or learning to do free content for me.
Or a knife.
You know,
A high quality knife. Like a really, really good knife. Like a stainless
for
steel
cooking.
knife.
For cooking.
Yeah. For cooking. Yeah.
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 For cutting vegetables.
For
and
cutting
only
and
vegetables.
you know, slicing and cutting.
They're both the same thing, I would say.
No. When slicing, you get somebody really close to you, and then you slice in, and then you pull it out. There's a technique. There's a form to it.
They pull out. What a loser. I don't like collabs where I'm unhinged, dude. People like see a different side of me. I don't like it, dude. I don't like it.
Just be yourself, dude. This is meant to be a free-flowing conversation.
Okay,
Just
I got
be
racist.
yourself. Okay. Listen, if I'm gonna get cancelled, at least I do it with a friend.
Aww, that's so wholesome. Are you gonna cry about it? You gonna fucking cry about it?
I'll cry.
Huh?
I'll cry. I'll definitely
All
cry.
right, do it right now. Do it right now.
Right now? Right now?
Do it right now, asshole.
Right now?
Do it. No, I don't want to see this. This is fucking weird. Fucking weird, dude.
So,
Baru will cry. I can't tell if they're being sarcastic or not. That's the thing, you know.
That's
like
the
every single
joke.
one of those social media platforms literally reads the same thing. It just says I will cry, and that's it.
because I will cry.
Why? That's your one-track personality.
I'm a very
Add
emotional
another thing to
person. You
Say
could
I will cry if I don't 100% the hardest song in Beat Saber, and then people are like, oh, they play Beat Saber, sick nasty, and they start watching it more, you know?
No, I do it anyway. That's the thing. I just do it anyway.
I don't really know how many people are on Twitch actively googling for crying VTubers, you know?
It's a niche. It's an untapped niche.
Yeah, clearly. Have you considered rebranding, re-debuting as just a teardrop?
Just the teardrop VTuber.
just a talking droplet of water.
That would be pretty based. Pretty
I'm
liquid.
just saying, nobody's done it before, you know? Everybody keeps wanting to be an animal or a vegetable like Toma, right?
Or-
But nobody's done a teardrop yet.
Or a furry in your case.
I am a fox. Foxes are sly. Foxes are cunning. Foxes are smart. I represent what a fox is representing. Cats, on the other hand, are lazy, annoying, and stupid. And half the VTubers are cats. I wonder why.
You forgot one important aspect. Both of them are covered in fur. Therefore, furry.
But what if I had in real life the werewolf syndrome where I had fur coming out of every single orifice? Huh? Then you'd be an ableist. Then you'd be accusing me of something that is actually my handicap. Just saying.
I'm gonna
Foxes
get
are adorable.
cancelled.
Have you ever seen a domestic fox IRL? I have never seen a fox in real life. I've never seen a fox. Well, that's a lie. I've never seen a living fox. I've seen dead foxes on the road. That's sad.
Surge.
He's going full fur. I don't have. You have seen me IRL. I don't have werewolf syndrome. I don't.
Are you sure about
I don't
that?
even shave. I literally don't shave. Would you actually like shave your chest? Would you like shave like everything?
I do it,
Would you,
yeah.
like,
I like
don't
things.
want
I like
to.
things to be smooth, you know.
I have like bad skin, so like if I shave everything off, then there's nothing to protect it. You know what I mean? The hair is on your skin to protect it. You know what I mean?
Is that why you need to
I've
lotion?
never clean shaven my face once in my entire life.
I do it all the time. I never use a shaving cream or anything. I just, as I say, I raw dog it. I just raw dog it.
Is this normal where you come from? That you're just a masochist?
No, I just do it. I like the pain. Keeps me awake.
Average VTuber collab. Okay. Well, anyways, wait, you got Fillion on your stream, buddy. Which are you talking to me or are you talking to them? I can't tell.
I mean, yeah, I think you're gonna have to be a bit more specific about that. It could be either of us at this point.
Like I could become my mint model and it would be the same fucking difference. Like, what do you want? Do you want me to switch to the horse avatar so that way I actually know which Fillion you're talking about?
Horse? How hungry you are?
I'm not. No. I'm not. No, stop. I'm not going the horse route. I'm not going the horse route today.
Not yet,
Fillion,
is what
stop
you're
talking to
saying.
Yourself. Well,
Not
you're probably talking about me because I'm schizo. So I get that one. I know that one. No, we're not doing horsing today. We're not doing horsing today.
We're not horsing around.
No. No. There's already a horse streamer. They're twitch.tv/ like, what do they call the chat? Tomo or something like that? I forget their name.
Oh.
I'm not.
So, I have a proposal for you, Mr. Rexon, Mr. CEO.
Yes, I'll marry you.
We can either
But I want
continue
50%.
chatting, or we can start
I want
coming up with.
50% like right away.
Do you want to read some questions?
From these guys?
No,
Fuck
from my mama, from Baru mom.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck no. Brew, do you want to do like an official like opening? Do you want to like declare this segment of the Yap session, which is actually the official part of it? Brew, come back! Brew, come back! God damn it!
Sorry, you were saying?
They don't understand sarcasm. Okay.
Was that
Dude is
sarcasm?
going to flood the streaming room. Gotta love his honest sarcasm. Chat, I am always brutally honest. Ask me anything. I will answer it to the best of my ability.
Anything.
All right. I was actually just lamenting about this the other day.
Oh?
I keep giving away great ideas live on stream. You know what I mean? And I can't stop it. I can't help myself.
You just
I'm
do
not
it.
a greedy corporate person. I'm not a person who cures cancer and says, "How do I profit from this?" You know what I mean?
Would you cool?
I won't. It's not in my blood. I'm sorry.
That's fair.
I want to make life the best place imaginable. Rexon, why did you say F Dark Abyss after I was cameraman for you at TwitchCon? Because I don't like anybody who does anything for me. Next question.
Understandable.
This is when you come up. This is when you start before I
Okay.
read all these cringe people.
Everyone, make sure to be as cringe as possible so we can farm content. But also, we're going to go through some of the questions that you all submitted
What a
previously
challenge.
on the Google form, which we had to remind you a few times that was actually there. Sorry. So yeah, we're gonna show questions that you guys have previously submitted. We might not go through all of them, just so you know. So
We're really gonna go through the ones that I approved of, so there's 0.
there's actually a few surprises.
Surprises?
Anyway, first question.
Are you gonna get a question
got
from
the
my
first question,
homeless
everybody.
father asking me for money?
Here's the first question, everybody.
Rexon, where's the next support check?
First question is, what's your favorite thing to do in your free time when you're not streaming or working? From Rystone1.
Ooh, well, the people who think they know me would just say Rexon only ever works and works all the time, right? And I
mean,
never stop working.
You're on that grind,
The only
yeah.
other thing I do besides that is shit and cry, right? But the truth
Relatable.
is, chat, that I also eat food. So yes, I shit, cry, and eat food in my spare. I'm kidding. No, I do take breaks, just not as often right now. It's usually actually weather-based because I have a pretty standard season around here, so it's currently still very cold, right?
Oh.
But one of my favorite things to do, honestly, is hiking. I'm a nature boy.
Oh,
I'm
you
a
do
VTuber
hiking.
that touches grass, right?
You touch
I
grass?
love-
That's
Yeah,
wild.
I touch grass. Yeah, I don't want to brag, but kind of kind of a grass toucher.
Oh,
Consensually,
oh my
consensually,
God.
consensually.
Consensual, yeah, of
Consensual.
course,
Consensual.
always,
Consensual, yeah.
always.
But the point is, chat, is that despite the fact that I go on hikes and touch grass, like the nice thing about doing that is you wouldn't believe how exhausted you are until you go onto a hike, if that makes sense. You are mentally drained because you work all the time. But if
Oh,
you take a
yeah.
hike, you'll realize that just taking a breath is like exhausting in itself, right? But the nice thing about hiking is that you have all this time to yourself, right? You I don't know about you, but I always get lost in my thoughts.
Oh,
You
no,
know,
yeah,
I'll
all the
walk off
time,
a
dude.
cliff by
I
accident,
am not
right?
joking when I say that I have a mental breakdown twice a week.
Okay, but that's because you're fucked up. But for me,
Yeah.
who's a stable human being that doesn't cry ever, no,
Hey,
like
is that
legitimately,
sarcasm? Was that sarcasm?
like you know, I sometimes get pushed to do like creative things. Like I have to constantly like, produce new creative ideas like all
Yeah.
the time, right? And sometimes you hit what they call creator's block, right?
Yeah.
You just can't create anymore, right? But if you just stop, like don't just take a break and stare at, I don't know, YouTube videos or like look up like references to try and like boost it further. Go on a hike. Believe it or not, but like when you just go out in the places where you least expect it, you'll find the newest inspirations. You know?
I agree. Honestly, disconnecting and just doing something that puts you on the present, as you said,
Yeah.
going on a hike, going on a walk, just take away social media, don't doom scroll, just take your mind off of that. That's a great way to get the creativity running again.
I agree. Kuma, you got a new hiking buddy. I'm pretty sure Kuma would get really tired if he was next to me. I have like unlimited like stamina. I don't have a lot of strength like Kuma does, but I have unlimited stamina. I could go on the hike for like 10 miles without like, even like getting exhausted.
Oh my
Don't
God.
take your phone on hikes either. Do not listen to that person. Take your phone on a fucking hike.
You need music.
There are bears in the woods. There are psychos in the woods.
Also
Take your
that.
phone, you idiot. What is your problem, man? What are you trying to teach? Nope. He's gonna- nope. All right, never mind. They know best. They know best.
They double down
gonna
on
make a
that.
great
They
parent.
double down.
You take a gun. I mean, if that's what makes you feel comfortable, go for it. I have bear spray. I
It's
literally
like-
have bear spray.
It's like Death Stranding.
Yes, it's just like Death Stranding. I'm
Yeah.
carrying a baby on my chest all the time, and that baby starts crying to let me know that there are apparitions nearby, presumably that newest chatter that we just got, that are
Yeah.
trying to steal my soul. Checks out.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I fucking hate Death Stranding. Like, I hate that game with a passion.
That's fine. That's okay. That's okay.
You know, I
that's
think
okay.
Hideo Kojima is one of the worst like game designers of all time.
You know what?
You know, I can't wait for him to make a movie so that
That's
he can squander in the failure of that movie to realize that he just
Oh my
sucks at everything that he does.
Yeah, that's a very interesting opinion you have there.
It's fact.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
You seem fine.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I'm taking it pretty well.
I'm okay.
Your soul isn't worth the detour.
I'm okay.
Spoken like a true Hades themselves.
Okay.
See, I can't die, Chad. I get sent to hell, and the devil says send him back.
There we go.
You
I will ignore.
You good?
I will ignore what I just heard because my
You
sanity.
looking forward to Death Stranding too?
I am afraid to answer now. I am afraid to answer now. I don't know what to say anymore.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
No, yeah, dude, I have more than 1,000 hours in that game. I built roads for days. I got extremely autistic about it. It was awesome. I love it.
I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless. Like, how do you make fun of something that just destroyed themselves in a
I
simple
love it, dude.
sentence?
It's like crack
Brew likes
cocaine.
walking sims. I don't mind walking sims. Death Stranding isn't a walking sim. It's not. It has gameplay. Annoying fucking gameplay.
I love the gameplay.
Guns. Delivery systems. A stupid weight system. The worst car driving in the world.
There's no roads.
that game.
It's because you're supposed to make a road. So the road that everybody works to make it together so it drives better. That's the
Yeah, I
whole
play-
point.
Yeah, so you're probably gonna hate me now. I pirated the game and played it offline only.
Oh, no. That's it. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. No.
That's it for the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye, everybody.
Bro, did you finish the game offline?
Yes, I beat the entire game
God,
without any
Rexon,
of the building.
Holy mother of God! Holy mother of God! I cannot believe! I cannot believe!
I'm starting to think that maybe I'm the
freaking
masochist, I'm not
believe
gonna lie.
the whole point of the game, the whole stick, the whole freaking thing is that you make stuff. It shows up on other people's worlds. You connect. You build shit together. You had
Are they still
nothing of
talking?
that.
Are they still talking? Oh, okay. All right.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Listen, I really just played the game for Troy Baker. I just like Troy Baker a
Oh
lot.
my God.
He's a good actor.
I don't even know who he is.
He plays as the main antagonist, the blonde-haired guy.
Oh, the blonde hair guy? Okay, fair. I
The
got
guy
you.
that you beat the shit out of at the end of it.
Oh yeah, that was
Spoilers.
nice.
Sorry.
No, yeah,
beat the shit out of
that part
the
was
last
nice.
boss at the end of the game. Sorry, spoilers.
Okay,
Oh, my bad.
as much as your gaming opinions hurt my soul and want me to turn my hair out, I respect them. No, I don't really. I judge them. I judge them a lot.
I don't need your respect.
Based. I want to have the double self-esteem one day.
But yes, to answer your original question, hiking is one of my favorite things to do off stream. I don't really have a lot of time to do that though, because like it requires me to drive out a very far distance because I live in the city, and then I have to spend 3 hours hiking, and then I drive an hour back, and that's 5 hours of my time, and 5 hours of my time is very, very valuable. So outside of hiking, I play guitar, I play the uke. Everybody knows this. I just kind of pick it up and just start strumming it once in a while, and then suddenly like an hour
Ooh.
passes.
Nice.
And I also cook. Cooking is really fun. I love cooking.
Wait, where will you rate your cooking skill? Like in a 1 to 10 scale?
It's so hard for me to answer a question that is like abstract like that, because to my point before, like I can get really good at something,
Okay.
obscenely good at something,
Yeah.
but I will say that my cooking skill ends at hands-on activities. If I have to roll dough, stretch dough,
Yeah.
if I ever wanted to try to make like cinnamon rolls, or I had to like knead dough to like form gluten, I can't. I just fail at it for some reason.
Fair,
I
fair.
suck at like handcrafting food, if that makes sense. But I know the science behind cooking like a good meal, where you just have to make sure that you put it in the pan at the right time, how you construct sauces and stuff like that. I just can't do like baked goods, I guess.
Can you make
Or
a pan
pasta
sauce?
or pizza. What's that?
Can you make a pan sauce?
A pan sauce? Yeah, absolutely. With the
Oh
drippings,
wow,
with the
okay, no,
fond.
he's good. He's
Yep.
good. He's
Yep.
actually good.
Yep. I know how to
Nailed
deglaze. I know how to deglaze the best way. A lot of you don't know how to deglaze the best way.
Ooh.
I know how to use wine appropriately. I know how to add acid. I know how to add a little bit of freshness at the end. I know how to add herbs when herbs are appropriate. Rosemary and thyme, baby. Can't
I
go
love
wrong with them.
Rosemary. I barely knew her.
See? I'm leaving. I'm leaving this stream alive. This is dumb.
All right,
Fuck this.
everybody. That was Rexon Games. Thank you for coming.
I draw the line at stupid dad jokes, dude. I hate- my editor is the king of dad jokes, and they're not even a father.
Based.
I hate to know what their dad was like.
All right. You want to say the next question?
No.
Okay, we're going to the next question. This is from...
He gave me the illusion of choice, dude. It was the illusion of choice. What am I supposed to
You
do about
fool!
this?
This is my domain. Domain expansion. Next question.
They think I know that reference. I don't.
I know you watch anime. Just don't not what
I
anime
don't
you watch.
really watch. I don't watch the anime that everybody and their mother watches. All right. I
Okay,
watch
and-
Jujutsu Kaisen.
No, Jujutsu Kaisen is kind of mid. I don't like it too much.
Thank you. It is actually.
You know what's even more mid? Demon Slayer.
Wait, we got just in. We got a question from chat. I'm going to derail your entire thing. For.
Do it.
If I may raise a question, I love your intro. By the way, you're very, very courteous, and you will fit in definitely in some other person's channel. Is there any VTuber you haven't roasted that you want to roast? That is a great question. I would love to roast Numi. I think Numi would be really fun to roast. Oh, not just because they're known for being roasted, but just because I feel like I could bring a new life into it. You know what I mean? I thought that'd be really fun. In fact, I had like 3 ideas for this year of hosting another roast show, and I wanted to do either the roast of Zentreya, the roast of Bishoujo, or the roast of Numi. I thought that'd be fun.
Why not all 3?
Yeah. What's that?
Why not all 3?
That's too much. I'm not made of money and time.
I can fix that. We can fix you.
You just claim not wanting to be the roast guy anymore. Well, I don't want to be the roast guy. I want to be the guy that hosts one roast a year, if that makes sense. right?
The yearly
I want to be the
roast.
guy that does a roast every single month. That's kind of boring. I don't know. It's the same every single time. Or at least I would love to roast other people. I need more people to invite me like Cha-Cha did. Because the Cha-Cha thing proved that people really want to see me appear in other streamers, right? But other streamers don't invite me. Cha-Cha's the only one so far. So
Can you roast
it
my
is what it
dog?
is. Can I roast your dog?
Yeah, Molly.
I fucking hate dogs.
Perfect. It's perfect. It's a match made in heaven then.
That's the end of the roast. That's it.
Oh, that's
I
it?
just
That's
hate
the roast?
dogs. Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry.
I'll take it.
No, I
I'll
want
take
to get canceled on Twitter. I just hate dogs.
it.
I'm actually allergic to dogs, so if I roast them, it'll
Oh,
be
you
kind
are?
of like
Oh,
a
shoot.
like a war. Yeah, it'll be kind of a holy war if I roast them.
Understandable, understandable.
Do you still want to do a stream with Rima? I'd like to invite Rima to a collab at some point, but when I raided her, see, chat, whenever I raid somebody, I usually try to make my best to A, follow them so they can see that I'm like committing to them, and B, like engage with them a little bit. And Rima didn't really do that when I raided her last time. I don't know if that's her shtick, like if she was busy, like occupied with something else, but that's kind of the impression that I get from some people. I really want to raid people who just like are always open to new friends. You know what I mean? So
My
that's why
anxiety telling me that
more
means
often
she
than
hates
not,
you. I'm kidding.
that could be. No, I doubt it. They know who I am. They literally followed me on Twitter. Well, obviously seeking to see if I release any drama anytime soon, right? That's how the news VTubers work, I guess. But she's split between chats because she's multi-streams. I know she is. So, like the truth is that any streamer that multi-streams or is in the middle of a collab, I choose not to raid because they're too distracted, and I want to make my presence known. I literally raid people as a hello. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a hello.
Yeah.
You want to hang out sometime? Yeah.
Like an invitation.
I love making new friends. I love meeting new people. And that's why like almost every, and I only stream twice a week, generally speaking. So I really want to meet like new people all the time, you know?
Yeah, makes sense. Opens your circle, you know, look a friend on each potential corner.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
As long as they're not a furry or a lewd tuber, which is really easy to just filter down the amount of VTubers that are existing, right? Right?
Well, in that case,
Right.
Don't look at my tags. Don't look at my tags.
You want to talk about diapers some more?
No.
All right, welcome back.
No. We have a question. We have a question.
Go on. I'm an open book.
All right. This
Wait,
one's
what's
from
the emote?
the
Varoo
real
thighs.
theater.
Can we get that rendered? Is that a 7TV emote? Mods, can you add Varoo thighs on my channel? Thanks.
No,
Anyways,
Mods,
go
do
on.
not do that. You don't have to listen to him. You are your own person. This is a free country. You have freedom to do whatever you want to do. You don't have to listen to him. Oh my god, please no. Anyway, the question from the real theater. How did you and Feeling meet before you guys stream together? There we go. Let us know, Rexon. Totally not derailing.
Oh, I've told this story before, but yeah, sure, I'll share it again. So, you know, my lore starts with a video. I made a video for a Fillion event, and I've never been a chatter in her chat, right? I was just a random stranger who submitted a video, right? And she thought it was really funny. And I won the contest, you know, the most cursed of that videos, right? And it kind of ended there. Although I did something cringe. I said, mod me, and I will make you another video. And she did. Because this was way back when she didn't really give a shit and she just trusted anybody, right? Joke's on her. But so I made a second video, right? And in the process of making that video, it turns out that if you're funny, a lot of people want to be your friend. And I ended up speaking to a lot of her mods, actually. One, I spoke a lot with the Macroween himself.
Mr. Weenie!
Mr. Weenie himself. And so we kept talking. Me and Ween had a lot in common, actually. We both like the software develop. We both like certain games, stuff like that, right? And so I told Macroween that I had a really cool idea. You know? It was an idea that involved Fillion's model.
Oh.
And I wanted to get a copy of Fillion's model if she was open to it, right? I was a stranger. I was really pushing boundaries. I was asking her for a model, not realizing that it wasn't her model anyways, right? So I was like, you know, it was just me kind of like, you know, just talking to him about it, right? I wasn't like, hey, can you put me in contact with Fillion? Literally, Macroween says, I just DM'd Fillion and told her to friend you. And that was it.
Wow, that was...
So she sent me a friend request. That's how I relate. She sent me a friend request. I didn't ask her. And then Fillion says, yeah, meet me in VR chat, right?
And then you
so I can clone her model, right? So we pick a day to meet her in VR chat. it took like 3 days of wrong days to meet her in VR chat. And she invites me to the world Break the Car, if you know that world.
Yeah.
And she's in a public world full of little kids.
Oh.
And she's just watching them all break this car and being amused by it. And she's doing this as actual work research. She's learning if she wants to use this world or not. She was actually working in VR chat off stream. It was kind of wild. I was impressed by it.
That's definitely one way to do it. Definitely.
So I come up to her in the middle of her watching this, and a kid comes up to us, and the kid asks us, like I'm trying to like pull her away, right? This is my first time meeting Fillion, but I have no idea what to say yet, right?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to like pull her away and get like some like one-on-one time, right? And a kid walks up to both of us, and the kid is like clearly like underage, right? And they're like, "Excuse me, do you know how to clone somebody's model?" And I say, "Oh yeah." So I knew they were on a quest, right? And I say, "Yeah." So it's really cool. It's like in Star Trek. You have to look at them with your visor, and you have to hold down that button directly underneath your headset, and it'll scan them.
I can see where this is going.
So once the kid randomly disconnected, Fillion knew that I was kind of cool, apparently. So she invited me to a private instance in the Break the Car world.
You know, I thought this was gonna have a wholesome end. Like, oh my god, Rexon wholesome. Oh my god,
what do you mean?
No.
We vibed on me trolling people.
You ruined that kid's day. He was probably crying to this day about it. He's probably traumatized.
I'm down. I'm fine with it. I'm totally fine with it, dude. Alt F4 to VR player. Yeah. Well, what are you talking about? Like, I did God's work, dude. For who was this kid?
Exactly. How do you think I became a streamer?
This is all one big revenge plot. They invited me here today to kill me finally.
It was me. You thought it was Baru, but it's all a plot for this moment.
You're probably expecting an apology, right?
100%.
No. So anyways, to finish that story, we then went to the Break the Car world in a private instance, and I'm hanging around Fillion, and she literally just starts dumping on me. Starts telling me about everything, about how she wants to IRL stream, how she's afraid of getting ratioed, and then I'm like, oh wow, okay. Then I start giving her advice on things, and like it seems like she's really like open to like just being like on that level of friendship immediately, which is wild because of where we're at now, which is far below that. But the point being is that while we were hanging out in this Break the Car world, I asked her about it. I was like, hey, is this what you do? Do you like to hang out in VR chat and like figure out new worlds to hang out in? She's like, yeah, you want to check it out? I'm like, yeah, sure. So we just start hanging out in the world, and I do what I do best, which is just I try to make people laugh, right?
Yeah.
So I start doing this whole bit with her in the middle of this thing, and she's like, you should come on stream. I'm like, oh, okay. You want me to, just be on stream with you? And she's like, yeah, tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Tomorrow.
Really quick.
Yeah. So I literally spent that entire night trying to figure out all these bits to do in this world, right? Which include, and people know that people have seen this episode, which included trying to flip the car. And I spent like 4 hours trying to flip that car so I could show it to her during the actual stream. And right before the stream starts, I say, so did you want me to like tell you about all the bits I wanted to do or anything like that? And she goes, no, we're just gonna vibe. all my effort wasted.
All these.
So that's why the car bit at the very end of that video, which was not edited, by the way. I did not edit that video, so all the most awkward moments from that video happened. The car bit at the very end of that video was so awkward because she literally tried to get me out of the video. Or out of the scene, right? She had a collab that day. She wanted me to appear for the first 45 minutes, right? Yeah. So she had a collab that day, and she was trying to signal, as one improver does to another, that she needed me out. So she kills me, and then I come back like an idiot because I really wanted to show her I could flip the car.
You were
so committed. How did she get me out afterwards? She blocked me.
Ooh,
that's how she got me out.
That's one way.
Yeah. It was the best and worst collab. People love that collab. People love that scene, and people would love to see it back, even though it's been 3 years from now.
Bring it back. Bring it back. Flip that
I'd love
car.
to do it again. Honestly, I think that if and what's crazy is that me and her have never had that kind of time together ever again. We've never had time where we just we just look at each other and just riff off each other.
Yeah, just vibing.
Which is crazy. Yeah. In 3 years' time, I've only ever done scripted content for her, which is what I'm best at, I guess. But like, I have no chance to do any more. So yeah, I'd love to bring that back. She's done streams where she does like a one-on-one versus somebody, like a Villian versus somebody.
Yeah.
I want to do that with her. I want to do a Rexon versus Villian.
Let's make it happen, everyone. 2025.
I literally want to challenge Villian to a dance-off. No joke.
Oh, dude, that would be sick. That would be. I think
would be
you're dancing streams. You and your twerking skills, dude. Fantastic, chef kiss.
Thank you.
No
Thanks.
problem.
Thanks.
No problem.
I work really hard on those glutes.
It shows. I mean, it takes a skill to shake the yet like that, you know.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so the point being, Chad, is that that happened, right? That's the answer to your question, but that won't happen anymore, right? That was when Villian was like a 2K Andy. She's 3 times that size now. You won't be able to get away with that anymore. She's very open to friends. I know that about her. She's extremely open to making friends, but you gotta give a little. I proved myself. That's how you have to make it with people. You give them something to show that you're worth their time.
So you're telling me I need to find a kid on BRC and make them shut down their quest.
Let's forget about the whole kid thing, all right? Let's just forget about the kid thing. I clearly proved myself by making funny content that she respected, right?
Yeah, that's a
Despite the
fair
fact
point.
that content was literally a joke about me gooning to her, she thought it was funny.
We can work with that. Yeah, that's a
See?
good answer.
That's what I'm saying. It takes a special good kind of person to recognize that that's all a joke, right? A person that understands sarcasm, which is why Varu will never make it far.
Exactly. Wait, what?
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 Huh? Next question.
Next question. Next question. Next question, please. If I may ask Baru a question. I am not going to finish reading that. I am not.
I like you, Apparition.
Not,
Let's go.
Listen, you're supposed to be the mentalist. You're supposed to know that already.
Yeah, so go ahead and tell us, Apparition.
Yeah, tell us. You can read my mind. Just say it out loud for everyone to hear.
So Varu is not only admitting that they wear diapers, but they're just saying that like whatever you answer will be the correct answer.
I think you said next question. Was that the next question? I think that was the next question, everybody. Oh boy, what is dignity? I barely knew it. Why is my lotion so runny?
Why is your lotion so runny?
That is the question.
You bought shitty lotion. Chat, if you buy lotion with oatmeal in it, yes, that's right, Kaleido oatmeal, it will have a thicker feel to it. Always when you're Googling for good lotion, make sure that you Google the kind of feel that it has. Some lotion is known as being oily. Some lotion is known as being too fluidy, right? You want something that has Kaleido oatmeal in it. You didn't think I was going to answer that honestly, did you?
I'm going to be real. You break my mind. I don't know what to expect. How do you guys do it? How can you tell when he's being serious and when he's not being serious? I don't understand. My little anxious heart can take it. Anyway.
You cry about it?
Sure. I can do that.
They're so willing to cry. I don't get it.
Really?
Rek, are you sure Lotion Guy is that chat? Let me address the allegations of Lotion Guy. All right, there's a real reason why it's Lotion Guy. You understand that? I was born with eczema. It's a horrible skin condition. It's horrible. And the reason why I had so many lotion bottles because I actually have that many lotion bottles at the time. That was right when I started doing content creation. Right. I have since learned to start eating healthy, working out, caring about the kind of air quality I live in. Right. And all of that has allowed me to reduce the amount of eczema I had, and by relation, the amount of lotion I contain. That is why Lotion Guy is dead. I have become healthy.
Rest in lotion. Vaya con Dios. Amen.
Thank you. It did deserve a proper funeral. All I did was rickroll people.
I can give you
go
Spanish.
outside with eczema. I have cured myself, chat. Well, not really cured myself. It's a lifelong condition, but like I do enough in life to make sure that it is as far removed as possible, as long as I continue to eat healthy and work out.
I can give you a Spanish funeral. It involves lots. It involves.
Is that where you shoot the arrows and they hit the
that's the Viking funeral. The Spanish funeral involves a lot more. No, the Spanish one involves a lot more dancing and alcohol, mostly alcohol.
So it's just coffin dance, but real life.
Yes.
Oh, that's Crab Rave. Never mind. I forgot that meme. Whatever.
Well, You wanna go for the next
question?
Next question, mods. I wish mods could do this. I honestly God wish mods could do this. I wrote a script for OBS that
Masturbator
does it
as your
for me.
mod. What did you expect was going to happen?
He's the masturbator.
Yeah, so he's good at one thing. And even then, I bet you suck at it.
You know, the first step to being good at something is being
How
bad
long
at
does it
something.
take you, masturbator? Huh? How long does it take you? I bet it takes you like 3 minutes. Huh? Loser.
Sorry, we have the next question here. Next question is...
Wait, you have masturbator and I have fat fap.
Oh my god! What will happen
Should we
if...
be like a kingdom? We should be like a kingdom
Yeah.
and have our mods marry each other.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Yes. Okay.
Well,
Fat fap and masturbator, I do solemnly pronounce you man and man.
I give you the highest honor I can, which is marrying you in chat. Amen.
This is how we make sure there's no war between our kingdoms.
Yeah. You know, a good old political...
Congratulations.
Political marriage! Let's go!
Congratulations. Why the time to be a life? Wait, I can't be the wife? I'm. If you really want to be the, you know what? It's 2025. You can be whatever you want, Fat Fap. I don't care.
Can you be drawn as pregnant Rexon?
Just sign a prenup. That's
Actually,
all I'm saying.
Rexon, one question. I was going through your clips when I was making the video for Highlight Chat. I saw a clip with you.
No further
and,
questions.
All right.
I know where this is going.
Okay.
Fine. Ask it. Whatever.
So,
what do you want to say, huh? How are you gonna
I mean-
phrase it? That's the most interesting part of that. this
Sure.
question.
So you see, everyone, I was analyzing Rexon content and clips to pick the best top of the cream to show on the video for Highlight Chat. You know, the clips that truly show what Rexon is all about. Yeah. And in one of those clips, I saw something that catch my attention. Like straight up, it froze me in place. It blew me away, even. I saw Murder Crumpet. You guys know Murder Crumpet, right? A pretty good streamer, pretty cool person. And Rexon was, sitting just behind them. They were carrying this object in front of them. But I took a closer look because I thought, surely it cannot be, right? And they were pregnant. Which, I'm so happy for Rexon. And like, with all the stress and life and things, I am so happy he finds time for that kind of activity. But, I think that clip in particular really shows off the kind of content and abilities that Rexon has. Do you agree?
Oh, was that the question part of this question? Because it sounded like you just want to let everybody know that I had a pregnant man next to me.
No, yeah, it was a bit of both.
I agree with
I mean, you said it yourself. You said it yourself, my buddy.
Crumpet is my original Oshi. They are the streamer that I used to watch religiously.
Okay.
And it is both a blessing and a curse that I finally got to meet them.
And you were so
But then
happy you made
again,
them pregnant.
that is how life works, isn't it? You get what you want, but not in the way you wanted it.
I mean, yeah, honestly, that is one way to describe it. That is.
Yeah, you ever had a dream girl in high school? You know how it is.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Rexon, we share your story of meeting Yoshi. I'll quickly share mine to not derail things too much. There's a streamer called Premiere2. Have you heard of them?
Yes.
Perfect. So they were doing a meet and greet at TwitchCon 2024, Europe, Rotterdam. Yeah. So it was my turn to meet them, and I was like, okay, awesome. I'm just gonna thank them for being an inspiration because they were the main streamer that I watch religiously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love his
Go on.
content. I relate a lot to him, the kind of things he does. Like, he's gone through a lot in life, like really hard situations, but he still pushes forward, and he inspired me. I'm like, dude, I hope one day I can reach that space, that space where I can inspire people with what I do.
Right.
So I met him at TwitchCon Europe, and it was at a meet and greet session. The thing is, when it was my turn to meet him, something happened. Something I wasn't ready for.
Your pants fell down.
No, that already happened.
Go on.
I broke down crying. So you have your Oshi in front of you, and I'm here like, hi, Peru, it's nice to meet you. I wanted to freaking die. I wanted to freaking be swallowed by the earth. But
You say that, but then you promote this kind of character that you are. So what am I supposed to do with you, huh? You need to
dude,
get
listen,
you a
I'm a
tear
very
duct
emotional
reduction.
person. Yeah, I cry a lot, but not in front of my Yoshi. Not in front of my Yoshi.
What do you mean? That's the one time you will definitely cry.
I mean, that being said, he was super sweet about it. He let me take my time. I definitely took way more time than I was allowed to. And I did ask him, after trying to stutter my words like for 10 minutes, hey, I love streaming. I found a community that accepts me as who I am. Do you think maybe one day I can reach the point where I can do this, for my life? And I was anxious to hear that because he could say anything, He could say, you gotta be realistic, you gotta be the funniest streamer, which is to a certain extent true.
I mean, he's not gonna say no.
But
I would say no. I would say no, chat. If anybody approached me and
will
asked me
say
a question
no as
like
a
that,
joke.
like I have to say no. I'm a contrarian. I do it for the bit.
But I was really anxious. Like I thought he was going to say no, you suck. But he said, Baru, don't give up on something that you love. Enjoy streaming, make friends along the way, and you're gonna get there. And then I cried some more. I gave him a hug. And then I cried again. Then I tweeted at him on
Should've learned
Twitter.
his lesson.
And then I cried again because he replied back. But it worked. You know why? Because he follows me on Twitter and he rated me once. That's the best way to make friends with somebody. Cry your heart out to them.
I've never cried around Philly, and she's never cried around me.
I'll
Are we
fix
friends?
it. Can I cry on you?
No.
Can I try?
No.
Can I give it a quick shot? Steppies! Steppies! Steppies!
Get! Shoot!
Sorry, I don't know what got over me there.
I don't want to roleplay as Premiere 2 in your lacking relationship.
That's the same thing my dad said.
Dad joke. Oh, God. All right, next question.
Yeah, we didn't answer it in the first place. We goofed around and we never read the question in the first place.
Oh. What was the question? Oh.
The question is, most challenging thing about balancing stream life and regular life?
You don't.
That is true.
Next question.
Okay, next question.
No. Okay, most challenging thing. Most challenging thing. Let me put it this way. Chat, if you are ever bored, you're living your life wrong. Your time is short on Earth. Spend it to do something. Spend it to make things happen. Lead to a product of some nature that makes other people happy or you. You know what I mean? If you're bored, then you need to find a hobby. So the most challenging thing about balancing work and life is because I successfully followed my own rules and no longer have time. But I would rather have no time than having too much time on my hands.
Yeah.
So in the grand scheme of becoming a popular content creator, your biggest struggle is time. But what you do then, and this is what you see every person under the sun who's really smart and actually strives for greatness does, is they have to start hiring people to fill in that time for them, right?
Absolutely.
My problem is that I am a perfectionist and a control freak. So I have a hard time letting go of things. Things that I want perfect control over, things that I want to make sure always work and happen, right? Fillion is the opposite, believe it or not. She literally has editors make videos that she doesn't even see.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah,
it's completely an automated system, right?
Yeah, she does an interview in the process.
I don't feel comfortable enough with my own content quality to make that happen. I wish I did, but I don't. Yeah. But yeah, so the moral of the story is that how do I deal with it? I deal with it by either A, not dealing with it because I'm a perfectionist, or B, I end up hiring other people to help me.
Honestly,
that's how you deal with it.
That's a pretty good take. Is it okay if
also have a calendar. This year, I invested in a calendar, and by invested, I mean I just got a free program called Notion Calendar, and it's helped substantially.
Dude, Notion is so good. I freaking love Notion.
Notion is so good.
It's so
Yeah,
good for
Notion's
taking
great.
notes.
Yeah. Best part is Notion, you can literally add your Gmail to it, so whenever somebody invites you on Google Calendar, it just adds it to your Notion too.
Oh yeah. See,
Yeah.
that's actual really freaking good advice for organization. Really freaking good. You'd be surprised how many people I did collabs with, and they're like, "Oh wait, the collab is today. I didn't know." I'm like, "You have a calendar. You can put it there." You know.
Golden Oliver says, "Would you want your stream life to bleed over into your regular life?" I guess I'd ask for you to expand on that, maybe, but like, I don't. I like. I almost like have a personal satisfaction that comes from keeping my VTubing life a secret. I actually just kind of enjoy that. There's kind of a fun to be a Batman versus your Bruce Wayne kind of deal,
Batman.
you know?
When he puts on the roast. he's
But
a
on
whole
the other
different
hand,
person.
if I never had the high profile job that I actually have in real life, I would become an IRL streamer. Like, no joke. I have no problem with that whatsoever.
Oh, interesting to hear.
Being a VTuber for me is literally for, you know, protecting my other side of life.
Yeah,
know?
you like to keep both spaces separate.
Yeah,
That
I
makes
don't want
sense.
people harassing my job. I don't want people harassing my coworkers. I don't want people harassing my family, for that matter. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I probably keep in mind that if I started as an IRL streamer, I wouldn't have been a roaster anymore, because I would have known in advance that people would treat me like a roaster and think that it's funny to do things like attack people that are too close to me. You know, because they're
Yeah.
children, they don't understand what it's like. But being a VTuber means that people can just like focus all their efforts on me, and I'm fine with that, right? I'll take the L. I don't mind, right? And half of them suck anyways. Well, not half of them. 99% of them suck at roasting anyways. But the problem is that the kind of content that people know me for, unfortunately, breeds a certain type of person. And that kind of person thinks that trolling is okay. To people
Yeah, I
who
understand
aren't
what you
okay
mean.
with it. You know what I mean? So yeah. Believe it, like roasting is hard, because you like, if people ever wonder why I don't roast, insert their favorite Oshi here, it's because they haven't asked me. And the reason they haven't asked me is because either A, they don't want to, well, that's just not like, that's an idea, right? They don't want me to because they don't know me and I don't know them, and they're afraid that I'm going to say something that's not really vibing with them, you know?
Yeah.
I've always proven that wrong, and obviously Chacha trusted me to do that, but like, that's just a, you know,
Hell
that's
yeah.
kind of part of it. Yeah. Next question.
Next question.
Did I answer your question, Oliver? I hope it did.
There we go. When and why did you start as a content creator?
When and why? When specifically? I could say when I released the first video I ever made, right?
Yeah,
the
that's fair.
Rexon, the lotion collection video, not the desk, epic desk thing, right? I've always wanted to be. No, that's a lie. I've always enjoyed making people laugh. A lot of people would contest that I act the same in real life as I do here, just with a little less harshness.
Fair.
Because I don't want to get punched in the face in real life, and you can't punch me in the face here. But
I could try.
You probably hit like a cheerleader.
It's better than nothing.
I've been hit by many cheerleaders in life. I'll have you know. But I consider that I started content creating when I decided to start making more after that. Because the truth is, chat, that the night that Fillion reacted to that video, I didn't sleep. I was so
Aw.
enamored with that feeling, the
Aw,
feeling
dude.
of making a whole bunch of people laugh. I thought it was insane.
I
It was
relate
crazy
to
to
that.
me.
I relate to that.
And I wanted more. I wanted more of that feeling, right?
Absolutely.
Not for profit, because my channel wasn't monetized then, you know?
Yeah.
It was just, I wanted to keep making people laugh. I clearly had something in me that was capable of doing that. I had a unique brand of humor, and I wanted to keep doing it and doing it and doing it. And frankly, I have anxiety. I still do to this day, right?
I refuse, bro. You have anxiety? Are you serious?
Yeah.
For real?
But it's I'm gonna say this and everybody's gonna make fun of it. I have performance anxiety.
Okay. I gotcha.
And that's it. Like I make something and I'm afraid that people won't like it. And every time that I make something, everybody likes it. But I'm always afraid every single time moving forward.
Let me tell you
right?
something right there. You described every single streamer on Twitch. Big, small, medium. they all have the same feeling.
They do, but mine is crippling.
Welcome to my life. Well,
I know, but that's the difference between you and me and the people who are way out there, right? Like they remove that part of them, or it's so buried within them that they start pushing out so much stuff at a time that by the time they're anxious about it, they're already making the new thing.
I will say it's not about not feeling it; it's about doing it in spite of how much you're feeling it. I think that's the important key, in my humble opinion.
Yeah, I don't feel that way. I'm too much of a perfectionist, which is really annoying.
That's fair.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't. I wish I could be like Fillion. But then again, I'm a like at the end of the day, I'm a writer. That's my weird power. I write scripts. I write things because my anxiety gives me the unusual ability to predict the future.
Ooh.
Right? That's what anxiety is when you think about it, right? Anxiety is you running every single possible situation of the future in your head. And you're anxious because you don't know which one will actually happen, right?
Absolutely.
I always said that if you put enough people with anxiety in a room and you like read their brainwaves, you could actually predict the future, right? 'Cause one of them's gonna happen.
Honestly, yeah, that does make sense.
But yeah, so I'm afraid of the future, so I write scripts because I don't want to improv. I don't want to just be in the spot because I'm afraid I'm going to get brain locked or I'm going to say something really stupid or bad, right?
That's interesting to hear because I fully agree on you on writing script, being prepared for something. Definitely it's a good idea, especially in a professional environment. But the reason why I say that's interesting is because I do the opposite. I don't do scripts. I basically improv. Every single one of my streams, especially just chatting, is just going with whatever my head wants to go with.
Right. And that's what I treat my stream like it's one giant practice session every single time. Every one of my streams, I literally go into them hoping that I don't script anything. Once in a while, I'll script something just because I know it's really funny, like usually at the intro. But my streams are like me practicing improv. But the truth is that the best improv comes from collaborations, being able to riff off somebody else.
That's so sweet!
Unfortunately, I don't have anybody to collab with right now, so.
Okay, I'm gonna go cry myself in the corner.
Damn it! Even when I tried not to make him cry from the sweetness, he's gonna cry from the depression. It fails in both ways. Oh yeah, that Pokemon song's playing. Nice. So, to answer that question, what was the question?
To answer the question, what was the question? Peak
what was
moment.
The question again?
When and why
I
did
end up
you
turning everything to like a moral lesson, but that's what I do, dude. I don't know.
Basically, why did you start as a content creator? Well, I think you answered that already. You pretty much answered that.
People laugh. I already like making people laugh, and once Fillion, which I am forever grateful for, gave me a platform and an opportunity, a literal opportunity, because she trusts me now, and she gives me all these opportunities in the world. I can just suggest anything to her anytime, and I can do it now. I have free will to entertain 6,000 plus people.
That's awesome. That's amazing, dude. That's a big achievement.
Yeah. So
something you should
that
be
makes
proud
me
of.
really happy. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Limbotic, thank you for reading for VT. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, hi, Limbo. Sorry. I have all the stuff disabled. I'm sorry. Hi, Limbotic. Thank you for the raid. I'm sorry. I am very discombobulated right now. Mods, shout them out.
This is so cringe. This is
Please.
So cringe.
That's my brand. I'm Gringo.
Like this collab right
I'm a
now
Gringo.
Just to thank this raider.
Hello, Limbotic. Thank you for the raid. But shout them out. I hope you had an amazing stream. I love you. Mwah.
Hi, Limbotic.
She's awesome. She dances. She's pretty cool.
All good. I hope stream's doing well. It's not. It's quite a travesty, to be honest.
What's a travesty?
You. Next question.
I'm a travesty!
Yay, travesty!
Go!
They really don't know sarcasm. It's great.
Wait, can I add my quick take to the current question, if that's okay with you?
No. Next question.
Okay, next question.
What? Assert your dominance! Come on, this is your show!
Brother, I am submissive
to
as
submission.
freak. I have no self-esteem. I will literally follow the lead.
It's Honey the Kawaii Bunny all over again, dude. I can't believe this. No, give me your take. Give me your take. Because one of my biggest struggles is that I'm kind of really unique, and people don't really have a lot of feedback for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never really hear positive feedback or negative feedback that's valuable. I get negative feedback all the time, but that's just people saying, lol, male Fillion, right? But like, I like when people make fun of, when people like try to give me negative feedback on my roasts, they just say it could have been better. But
Yeah.
I say how, and they don't have an answer for it because they don't actually know. They're just upset that I didn't make them laugh because they were hoping that I would. You
Yeah.
know, so I always like to hear anybody's opposite take because honestly, that's how you grow. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And being
So I don't
willing
want
to
to hear
take.
your take because I know that I won't.
Wait, my take on your content, your roast, or how do I start streaming?
I
or-
just don't want to hear your opinion at all.
Okay. So we're going to stare at each other in the meantime.
David, do a staring contest?
Yeah. Are you from heaven? Because you're an angel.
Was it a Riz contest? Whatever. All right. Please, Drew, share with me your take on this because I'm really curious.
I will share my take. So, actually, funny enough that you mentioned software development in the past and whatnot, I am a senior game developer. I work for a company published under Konami. I can't say anymore without doxing myself. So it's a AA indie studio.
God, I fucking hate this training. Anyways, continue.
It wasn't even published by Konami. That was Sony. Kojima doesn't even work for them anymore.
Basically the same company.
Oh my god. Anyway, that was my dream. Ever since I was a little baru, that was my dream,
Right.
to work on the games industry, to make stuff that people could enjoy, to have my credits on a freaking AA, AAA game. Thing is, I sacrificed everything that I had to get there, and I truly mean everything. I had to move countries 4 times, ending up in Scotland. That's why I got to Scotland, because they hired me full-time over there.
The worst sacrifice of them all, yeah.
The worst, that was the breaking point, yeah. Thing is, you know that sometimes you have a dream and you give your 200% to get there. You get to the dream, you climb the mountain, you achieved it, and then you realize, hey, I don't think this is for me. This is not making me feel the way I thought it would make me feel. That's basically what happened to me. I entered a very severe depression because I don't really enjoy game development anymore. I still do it because it pays really freaking well, and you
Of
know,
course.
it pays good money, which means I can reinvest more into streaming and, you know, make higher quality streams and whatnot. But I basically asked myself, hey Baru, your time on this life is really freaking short. Are you going to follow what other people expect of you? Or are you going to do something for yourself? And even though everyone told me I'm shy, I'm anxious, I suck, my voice is horrible, even though everyone told me I am bad, I was like, I want to try streaming. I want to try, similar to you, I want to share my thoughts with the world, my heart, my emotions, to have myself be received by other people out there.
But mostly just your tears.
Exactly, most of my tears. So I started streaming almost 2 years ago now. And to my surprise, people actually related to the things that I had to say, even though I felt I was alone, that nobody would understand me. And even people have told me that I changed their life, that I helped them understand their emotions, their thoughts, aspects of themselves they weren't willing to face. And that's the best feeling I could ask for, honestly. I
I hope that when people tell me that I changed their lives, they mean for the worse.
I'm sure they do, buddy. I'm sure they do.
Thank God. Thank God.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But yeah, it's like you know, there are some people who just like they have a dream and they want to pursue it, but like the thing is that they never actually tested to see if that dream made them happy to start with.
Yeah.
And so you kind of want to like it's nice that like if you ever have a dream like you're like I want to become a director of movies, right? Well, make a movie. Make a shitty movie.
Yeah, give it a
See how
shot.
you feel
See
about
if you
it,
like it, exactly.
You know? Yeah, try it first. Like don't just shoot for the stars without like focusing on the journey. The journey will teach you if you like it or not. Right?
Absolutely. And that's the thing.
I made a shit video once and I enjoyed it, but like that was the start of it. You know what I mean? So
you got
gotta
the
start with
feeling,
that.
you got that emotion, that thing you were
How
chasing
many people
for.
do you know that look at both of us and Fillion for that matter and like say I could make better content. I wish I was her friend and I could be in their position instead. You know what I mean? But
Absolutely.
try it. Do
Yeah,
it.
just do
you
it.
know?
Honest to God, just
Yeah.
do it. Give it a shot.
Yeah.
You lose nothing. You lose nothing but time. That's it.
They're afraid because like they don't want to. They think that they're bigger than themselves and they think that they need to only shoot for the stars immediately. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't
It's a
think
shame.
there's nothing wrong with, like, you know, chasing a dream and then finding out it's not for me. Because if it wasn't for basically getting burned the freak out on game dev, I would have never tried streaming. Then I tried streaming
Right.
and I'm like, oh shoot, this is really good. I got that feeling, that same feeling you got when you made that people laugh. I was like, oh, I don't know what the freak this is, but this feels incredible. I'm gonna go for it. And here we are. That's basically my take.
Were you pursuing game dev with educationally, but you never actually made a game until it was too late?
No. So I published 4 games in total. I self-taught myself how to program and how to develop games, how to do animation, modeling, all that stuff. I also taught myself how to speak English. I'm a very self-taught person.
I see. So you quit game dev because you made Death Stranding. That's crazy. I would quit too.
Dame paciencia.
I'm glad you stopped right there.
Dame paciencia, por favor, porque te lo juro que lo voy a matar.
I'd hate to make that game.
Le voy a romper el cuello. Le voy a romper el cuello. Yeah. I totally.
I get a new identity.
That's trending. Yeah, new identity. Why do you think I'm a streamer? Why do you think I'm a streamer, dude?
Yeah, it checks out, dude.
Yeah, this is my alter ego because I can't handle the guilt.
I think bro just cursed your whole bloodline.
I might don't translate what I say. Don't translate what I say, please. Anyway,
yeah, I don't speak French.
Yeah, that's basically my take. Go for what makes you happy. Give it a shot, and your time is too short. Might as well use it on what makes you happy.
Remember, chat, we live in a capitalistic society. Don't do anything for free. Your time is valuable. Do it for yourself or do it for somebody else, but do it for a reward of some nature. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And never do it for exposure. That's BS. Usually, in my humble opinion.
That's literally the opposite of me.
Never mind. I take it back. Do it for exposure.
Exposure is a form of payment. It is.
Oh, yeah, but I mean in the sense when somebody commissions you for something, and they're like, no, I won't pay you.
Oh, yeah, no, that's ridiculous. No,
that's what I mean.
That's what I mean. Yeah. No. It depends. It depends on the situation. If you're producing a physical good that somebody then proceeds to take and make an indeterminable amount of profit on, definitely charge for it. Me, I make singular scripts for singular bits. Right, and those things will not evolve into something else. And as long as I get to participate in them, I feel good about it.
No, yeah, that's perfectly fair. That's absolutely fair.
I get to live out my movies, my dreams, my fantasies in my head.
Your deep dark fantasy.
What do you do it for, Reki, if not for fun or exposure farming KekWs? Yeah, OG people of mine know that KekW was the OG laughing emote on the channel before Ohm took over, right?
Oh,
and,
damn!
People knew that that was something that I like to say. I like to say that I like to farm KekWs, and that's what I did, right? Everything that I did was all the shock value content, all about instant impact, instant laughing, And I still enjoy that. To this day, it's still literally the only form of feedback that I truly get from my content above all else is looking at Fillian's chat or whoever streamer I'm with, their chat, and just seeing how many of those combos I hit.
It's a nice feeling.
It's emote farming. Yeah. It's emote farming, And you want to know the best part actually is? Seeing emotes has been devalued now. I'm convinced.
Really?
You want to know how you really make somebody laugh?
How?
When they type Lamau. Or when they type lol, or when they type ha ha ha, because they're spending that additional time typing that message. If they type OM is the truth is that when there's a streamer, like Fillian, for example, when she tells a really shitty ass joke, but there's that one simp that really that just wants to laugh at it, that simp just goes OM. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not actually laughing at it, right? But when somebody actually is they're so energized by the ridiculous things that are happening on stream right now, ha 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 ha, you know what I mean? That's
Absolutely.
When you nailed it. You I did that rap on the talent show. You probably know that. I think
I've seen it.
One of my favorite things to watch is to watch the chat react to that rap because there's no consistency at all in it. There are emotes. There are people going, huh? There's people going, what? There are people going, Lamau. There are people going, how is this possible? It's just everything under the sun. A whole form of different emotions. And to me, that means that you've nailed it. You've broken them out of this annoying Twitch sort of world where in Twitch you type something that you truly don't feel. It's actually one of the reasons why I never type in people's chats or I emote for that matter. I never emote because no emote represents how I feel. If I type OM, I'm not actually laughing that loud.
Yeah, it doesn't represent what you're
it doesn't represent me. If I smirk, I'll take KW. You know, but KW's dead, and people will think that I'm a boomer. If I
No,
say
dude,
KW,
no, dude.
apparently.
KW is Rexon's way of saying like he's really enjoying it.
Yeah. He
Well,
hates
that's like-
his fan emotes. That is true. I also hate my own
If I might
emotes.
say something before we move on to the next question, is that one aspect of you that I really respect and I get inspired as a fellow content creator is your ability to take all sorts of feedback, criticism, positive, negative, and be able to take that and evolve, especially when you do something that is roasting, which you gotta understand the other person. You gotta make sure you hit the right notes. You don't just hurt them, So that's something
It
I
is
really
so
respect.
difficult.
I
It
can
is
imagine.
So difficult.
Yeah.
Like you can't offend somebody. You have to find the right kind of phrasing to make sure that we're laughing alongside each other.
Yeah.
You also have to make sure that you're not bringing up something that they don't want to hear, something that's a controversy. Unless you're
Absolutely.
really good friends with them, which I never will be. Like Lucy Pyre could make a joke about how Bao paid $30,000 in a commission that never happened, right?
Yeah.
If I made that joke, it would have been a real jab. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would be like rude in that context, yeah.
Yeah, it's difficult. How much does being a VTuber cost? Just curious. You're asking the wrong people.
Yeah, don't ask a beer chat streamer. Do not ask a beer chat streamer.
The truth is, and this is one of the reasons why I really don't care about getting a model, is that I want people to like me for who I am. I don't like the idea that when a VTuber debuts, for some reason, the Twitch algorithm just causes 800 people to flood into their channel. And then guess what happens the day after the debut? They're there playing Counter-Strike, and there's 100 people in their chat. And that's it. It's boring.
Yeah.
They probably play Counter-Strike, so they probably can't relate. But the point is,
I don't
that,
play Counter-Strike. That game is
you know-
toxic. I play Call of Duty. That's much better.
I want people to like me for my personality. You could be a PNG tuber and be just as funny. You could be a no tuber. Why be
Yeah.
a VTuber at all?
Absolutely.
There's like you can make great content without a single image on your screen except for a game or a screen.
At the
I've
end of
done
the day,
these things I call mute
sorry.
streams, and it works out perfectly. Yeah,
at
go
the end
ahead.
of the
Sorry.
day, people stay for your personality. And VTubing is just a way to present, it's a container to present yourself.
Yeah.
But they stick because of who you are, as Rexon is saying.
Yeah. If I can be honest, I hate VTubing.
That's a wild thing.
I hate VTubing. I hate being a VTuber. I think that I can evoke more with just my voice and my mouse cursor than on screen sometimes. I hate having to move my mouth around with exaggerated expressions because of how face tracking works. I wish I could just go IRL or no VTubing at all.
Do you see
what I mean?
yourself ever moving into like just IRL or Flash tuber?
If I lose my job, yeah.
You know what? That's
If,
fair. That's a fair
If
point.
the tariffs really start to kill me, then yeah, sure, why not? It's anything is possible, but like I can't be working my job and do that and not VTube, if that makes sense. They're
Yeah,
they're
it
tied
makes
to each
sense.
other,
Yes.
you know?
Some jobs just require you to
with
have
all that being
inspiration.
said, I like using VR chat. I hate VTubing, but I like using VR chat because VR chat is a chance for me to play, to showcase things in ways that are not possible in real life. If I fell over in real life, if Fillion did a flip in real life and she hurt herself, do you realize how many simps would come out of their way and be like, "Oh my god, I can't watch this anymore. She keeps hurting herself." But
Yeah.
it's fine if she does it in real. It's fine if she does it in VR, dude.
There's
Re-
that
real
layer of
life
like
breaks your
separation.
immersion. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And there's also a layer of Twitch TOS apparently because you can just hurt yourself and step on mouse traps as a VTuber. It's self harm or anything. It's crazy. Rex, do you ever get creative block? And how do you deal with it? Oh, I answered that earlier. Actually, I literally stop working and I go on a hike. I just clear my
Disconnect
mind.
from stuff. Don't
disconnect.
scroll. Sorry, wanted to say that.
Alternatively, find references. Find somebody else who did something similar to what you did, or ask a friend, or crowdsource. I literally crowdsource half my stuff nowadays. I host streams where I just ask people to help me brainstorm things, and we've produced some of the most amazing stuff together.
That's awesome. That's a nice way
And
to
what I
include
like
your
about, and
community.
again, one of the things I like about my community is that they get me. They get what I'm trying to do, which is just make the world happier, like through laughter. So they're like nobody's gonna come after me and be like, oh Rexon, you didn't give me credit for that. Like
I mean-
I don't get credit either.
Maybe that
I
kid,
barely get credit.
maybe
but
that
if you
kid
get
who you
that,
made the
then you get
headset turn
Yeah.
off.
Personality is more important at a time. I mean, look at Germa. Look at Tomato Gaming. They both fascinate me because they make content without a single person on screen sometimes. Germa more often than not, I should say, but Tomato never. Tomato has 5,000 viewers, and he never shows face on stream. And yet people are so eager to watch whatever kind of shit he gets up to. I like that. I'm inspired by that. You know, my mute
agree.
streams that I've done are entertaining you without even saying a single word. Imagine if I spoke on top of those streams too. It would just be better. So yeah. I think that you start with your personality, and the problem with VTubing today, and the only reason why I hate VTubing is because of people's perception to it. That's all. You know, I think VTubing is fine. I just hate how people perceive it.
Perceive it as in like the idol culture, or
they perceive it because they perceive it visually. They want to. I don't know. I feel like half the VTuber fans are just anime weebs, and they want a cute model. You know, they want a model that evokes a certain emotion from them, and I hate that. You know, I don't really. You know, I like to use a VR chat model because it just gives me a chance to do and dress in ways that I never could dress in real life. You know,
fair. That's perfectly acceptable.
Fun. And I can join worlds, and I can hang out with people like Varu right here.
Me, that's me. That's me. That's me. Me.
It's cool to be able to, like you know, I would rather be doing this than both of us IRL in a Discord call together with our cams on.
I agree. I mean,
like this is actually just better than a webcam. Webcams are gross. I hate webcams.
Also,
dude.
one thing that people don't give like this whole thing enough credit is, okay, both of us are using full body tracking, so you know I can stand, I can move my legs, I can, for freak's sake. A lot of people talk a lot with their body, like, you know, they move their hands, they move their legs, whatever. When you are having a conversation with someone next to you and they're doing that, they have that tracking fidelity. It feels a lot more physical. It feels a lot more grounded. Something that you cannot get through a camera, through a picture, through a video.
Yeah, I agree. And don't forget, chat, that in VR we have access to effectively studio level equipment for the low price of technically nothing besides our headsets, I guess, right? But like in real life, if you have two people sitting in a room together, you need a third, a cameraman. You need somebody controlling OBS, or you need a guy who's just constantly leaning over, typing on the screen every single time to change the camera angle. We don't have to do that here. It's fantastic.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have a lot more potential in VR. I think VR should just be upgrading almost. Like, people treat this like VTubing. I think it's not. I think this is an upgrade from IRL. Which
Honestly,
is a crazy statement to make, but like people don't perceive it that way, you know?
It's a very untapped medium still. Like, there's so much more than people can do with it, and we're just getting started.
The problem is that the people who aren't interested in it think that it's cringe, and that's what sucks about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's always the adoption period, you know.
I guess so.
In my
I feel
whole
like it's been
opinion.
going on way too long.
That is true. But...
maybe when the Deckard comes out, huh?
Oh my God, Bulb! Please, I'm begging you.
It's not gonna come out.
Gosh.
It's gonna be 18 years.
Anyway, you wanna go for the next one?
Nah, I'm bored.
Okay. Wanna play Minecraft?
No, I said I was bored. I'm gonna be more bored. Chicky jockey. Sorry. That's next question. Next question.
Lava.
Chicky jockey. Chicky jockey. Chicky jockey. Chicky jockey.
I really want to see the movie. I'm actually really excited.
I don't want to spend $15 on something that will just give me regret. Like, why would I do that? You know, that's like me buying I'm allergic to cashews. That's like me buying cashews so I can just experience it. You know,
cashews are awesome. I love them.
Thanks, Dick.
I eat them raw.
Appreciate it, Dick.
No problem.
Anything else you want to tell me?
Yeah, I would like to tell you the next question, which is, do you think Q is hot?
Segue. Do I think Q is hot? I am morally and legally obligated as part of our contract to agree to this statement.
So would you agree that Q is hot?
I am morally obligated as part of my contract to agree to the thing that you have just said.
Q is hot. Keep being hot. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Ban him.
Okay. This one, I'm gonna be real, I don't understand it, but you gave me the green light on that, so I'm gonna read it out loud.
Wait, actually, was this the stupid question that I told you was stupidly phrased that had no sense in it whatsoever?
No, I took that one out. That was that did not make sense. But this one I'm not too sure,
okay.
So I'll read it out loud and you give me the green light or the red light.
Yeah,
why
sure.
Why you don't like / hate Neurozama? Do you believe in ASI? Is she the basilisk? I have no idea what any of that means.
pass.
Yeah, fair. Honestly.
I don't speak to illiterates. Sorry.
Okay, here's a better one. What was your very first interaction in VR chat, and what did you how? Sorry, oh my god, I can't speak. Wow, that was cringe. That was actually.
Use your words.
You know English?
What?
I just say that.
Deutsch.
I just say that I don't speak English. What was your very first interaction in VR chat, and what you've done before it? Holy moly, that was hard to say. That was really hard to say.
My first interaction in VR chat was watching Fillion's mod watching somebody else ERP.
Wait, hold so could you?
Next question.
Wait, no, you can't next question me.
Next question.
Can you pull it back just a second, just a wee second?
Next question.
Just come on, just roll it back, Camera manager, just roll that back for us.
Oh, sorry, I didn't finish the question. Sorry, they also wanted to know what I did beforehand.
Yeah, beforehand.
Yeah. I lived a miserable life. Next question.
All right, okay, you know what? Fine. Acceptable answer.
Was it macro? No. It was a starfish. That's all you're gonna get out of me.
Oh, this one's good. How many subs?
They eventually brought a cow lady over to do a lap dance for me.
Did that make it any better?
The lap dance was actually really cool.
Oh.
They literally had a whole like routine. It was insane.
Whoa! Were they like experienced in that kind of thing?
Oh, yeah, definitely. 100%.
Oh, okay.
They were doing that for a while.
Okay, then.
Still has the pics. I do have the pics. I literally have the pictures. And the mod has the pictures too.
Oh my god, that's incredible! I'm actually amazed. So
was it Crumpet? No, it was a Fillion mod. Crumpet's not that sus.
Are you sure about that? Because I mean, they were pregnant.
Crumpet wouldn't watch people ERP in a public.
Are you sure about that?
Positive.
Okay, fair. We'll like that.
Gray wasn't a mod back then.
Now, how many subs to Twerk live on stream?
0.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Does the chat agree with this? Do we have a consensus?
They know. They're all saying it. They know. They get it. They know me.
Will you do it
I've
for
twerked
us?
on my stove uncountable amounts of time.
Will you do it for us then, right now?
Oh, for you? No, absolutely not. Fuck that. Dumbass.
Will you do it for Murder Crumpet? Oh, shoot. Look at that cat. He's checking the cat for the reserve. Thank you.
You need only say my Oshi's name.
Thank you.
No problem.
We are gonna eat well tonight.
Poor choice of words, but yeah, sure, why not?
You see, the thing is, I talk and then I think, which leads to moments where I cringe at myself, and then I cry.
You still haven't. They haven't cried yet.
Are you sure about that?
They haven't cried yet.
What if I've been crying in silence this entire stream?
That's not a thing.
That's a thing.
That's not a thing. That's like, oh, I'm crying on the inside. Oh, I'm feeling ways about
my headset is
on
wet.
The inside. I'm just not evoking it. No. You haven't cried yet.
As an empath, I'm sure you will understand.
No, I'm pretty sure that I could ask Masturbator if you're crying right now, and they could say no. They seem to know you pretty well.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
I need an official certification from Masturbator saying that Varu had cried. All right.
Do I have cried today?
You need to be like the Guinness Book of World Records like holder, and like you need to verify this.
We have a cry command. People use it each time I cry on stream.
That's boring. I need to see you cry a la natural. You know.
Listen, I only cry when people compliment me and say nice things about myself.
Oh, then you're boned. Great,
exactly.
Fantastic.
That's why I say we're not gonna cry today. That's why I say we're not gonna cry today. Next question. What's an advice you could give to others?
Don't follow Varu.
You should unfollow. Actually, no. My self-esteem cannot take that. My self-esteem cannot take that. Take that back. Take that back. My fragile self-esteem and self-image cannot take that. Dude, no, freak you. I'm going on this. I played Other Wilds on stream a long time ago, back when I first began streaming. I lost 5 followers. I got so traumatized I never played the game again. even off
That
stream.
game is so good. That game is so good. Don't play
know.
Blueprints. Apparently, Blueprints is the new Outer Wilds, and it's really good.
Oh my god.
Outer Wilds, best game, dude. Holy shit. Can't believe
It's so
that developer
useful.
never just made like a straight up sequel. That's like so much easy money right there. That
Honestly,
type of
yeah,
game.
but there's also
like,
something.
the type of game where you just have to learn. You know,
There's also
and you
something
take
nice
nothing with
about
you.
it being a unique game. You know, being not similar to it. It's like it's a one of a kind of experience, like
Sure,
Undertale.
but at some point, at some point, people started making Souls likes, right? And those are pretty good. Liza P was really good, right? So it's an untapped market. And I frankly
Wait.
need somebody to finally make a fucking sequel to it.
You play Lies of P.
Yeah.
Oh, based.
I'm kind of a Souls gamer. I'm kind of amazing at Souls games. I don't know if you know this. I speedrun Sekiro.
I love Sekiro. That's
Yeah, I
literally my
love
favorite
Sekiro
one
too.
so far, besides Bloodborne.
Yeah. But has anybody ever told you that Sekiro is a rhythm game?
Yes. You have to
damn
time
it.
your parries.
I
Wait,
learned that
wait.
I
How
learned
did you
that
play Sekiro
recently.
if you're bad at rhythm?
Because it's just ding, 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 ding. I don't know. It's not the same.
Oh my!
It's not
No! No!
music-based.
No!
It's
No!
not-
No! So
the
you
rhythm is the sound of the enemy's sword swings. It's not a song. A song is a completely different kind of rhythm. in
my
opinion.
brother, a song has a beats per minute, which is how many beats, how many dings you have on the song. That's how you help time your swings on
And
Big
a
Saber.
Sekiro fight has a monkey going, oh, and he pulls the shit out of his ass, throwing at you. Is that rhythm too?
And you time it, yes, because there's a pacing to it. There's a whole design. It's game design. Oh my god, I'm gonna G-Nut.
I don't like this interview anymore.
That makes the
Call
two
me
of
a
us,
liar.
buddy. That makes
Call me
two
a
of us.
Liza P is so fucking hard, yeah, but it's so good once you like master it. That's what's fun about it.
it keeps you-
I literally had a love-hate relationship with Sekiro for a while. Then when I finally beat it, I was like, wow, this game's so good.
It gives you that dopamine hit. The part that
Except
makes
for
the
the
brain
monkey
feel good. I never got to the monkey. I skipped all the way
Peru,
to
a
the final
monkey
boss.
throwing its shit is a song.
Yes, I stand by that. It's rhythm. It's spaced. Do not boo me, cause I'm right. You're wrong and I am right.
Boo!
Mods,
Get off the stage. Boo!
Mods, bang Rexton.
Wait, what was the question?
Oh yeah. Yeah. What's an advice you could give to others? Holy moly, you were right. We completely went over that.
What's advice I would give to others? I don't know. I pretty much like every single answer I've said so far has basically caused me to trigger some advice.
Don't be cringe.
Oh, okay. Kindness is a virus. Spread it.
Sorry, I am just blown away. No offense intended, but I never expected to hear that from you. Holy moly. Thank you.
I'm being sarcastic, idiot.
God damn it! I hate you! See, I can't tell! I can't tell! I can't tell! He breaks my mind! I can't do it! I can't do it! I can't! I need explanation! I need to be straight to the point! How do you handle this?
Next question.
Yeah, next question. I can't do it. I'm broken. I'm broken and defeated. I'm broken and defeated. I'm broken. Rexon, what
That's
is
the funny part. You don't.
What does the fox say?
Next question. They answered it for me. Thanks.
Next question.
That's a long. That's such a dead meme. You know what I mean? That's a shame about that meme. I like that meme a lot. That was fun when it lasted.
Do you relate
my
to that?
My parents literally showed me that meme. That's
Oh
how
my
I got introduced
god.
to it. Yeah. They look, little Ricky, a fox, because they knew that I like foxes, right? They're just so awkward. Because I thought it was cringe as fuck. I thought it was so dumb.
Because you're a furry.
No, because like I literally studied foxes. I knew what they sounded like, but it took me a while to like accept that the internet didn't understand. You know?
That's fair. That's fair. I respect.
Foxes are actually like really ugly creatures when you think about it.
Don't
like,
they pee on
noises
everything?
that they make? Well, besides that, yes. But they steal. They are very independent. They're not very affectionate. They the noises they make are basically just squeals. It's a very one-note squeal. It's like it's literally that noise.
It's really
very
scary.
annoying. Yeah.
Really creepy.
Foxes are not like you don't domesticate them. I get TikToks all the time of people with domesticated foxes. Drive me insane.
So we got a question here. Who is going to be your next victim to roast? This expression, oh my god, that is the best expression I've seen somebody do in BRC. Holy moly!
Wait, I
I
have an answer for you. Like,
Okay.
No, I don't. It could be any one of the 8 contestants coming up on my scavenger hunt on next Monday.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I'm meeting a whole bunch of new people, including Chibi Doki and Tobbs and Great Moon Aroma. So yeah,
Hell yeah!
next Monday, the Monday after tomorrow.
On twitch.tv/RexonGames. Make
I'm
sure to
hosting
write that on your
Fillion's
calendar.
Easter edition scavenger hunt. I'm the first person to announce it because Fillion sucks at announcing things, and I have the full guest list and everything.
Oh,
Will I
wow.
roast them during it? Probably not. Like not intentionally, like not with like a script, but I'll be there and I might be a bit of a dick, as I tend to be, but I'll be the host. I'll be the game show host, so to speak. And then about a month from then, I'll be in a court show where I will be accusing Fillion of the crime of being a terrible streamer, which will give us way to tell a lot of jokes, but it'll be mostly just a roast of Fillion again, but with like unique theme and role play. Will other people be roasted during that? Maybe, potentially, if they appear as witnesses. But as far as who I'm going to officially do a roast on next, like I join them on Discord or whatever, right? Ask Hiroshi. I literally had to say that during my last video with Cha-Cha in it. I want people to say, can you get Rex in the roast you when they're constructing their subathon goals? Need you to crowdsource this. Why would a streamer want me to roast them if you, the people who support them, who watch them, don't say it? So it's kind of weird because it's full circle for me. I always thought it was cringe for a content creator to say like and subscribe, right?
I still
But
don't get used
nowadays-
to it.
Yeah, and none of us do, frankly, except for the people that have fucking gamer subs code, I guess. But I strongly encourage people to ask your VTuber today to get me to roast them. Genuinely.
There you go, folks.
Bro, you
Say
gotta
the man
rate, shut up.
himself.
Bro, you gotta rate, shut up.
Wait, what happened? What? Huh? Oh, hi, Rise. Thank you for the raid.
What's their name? Say their name.
Hi, hello, Raiders. Hello, Ryston. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a great and amazing stream. Welcome. Today we're doing the 7th episode of my talk show, Highlights Chat, with... Say your name. You can say your name. You can say your name. Come on. Don't be shy.
Oh, Fillion. I'm Fillion. All right.
Yeah, we got Fillion. We got Fillion on the show. Let's go. Thank you for the raid, Rise. I hope you had an amazing time. Much appreciated, and I hope you had a really fun stream. Everyone, check out the Raider Rystone ones. They are a great friend of mine, and call them cute. They will not fluster at all, or yell at me. And thank you for the follow, Lord Master. I love you. Was that any good?
You had another piece of advice, chat, that rounded up this question? Don't be like them.
Let's go! I'm an example! I love being included. Let's go! I love being used by my friends.
I'm not gonna indulge that. Wait, Rystone is one of your mods. Why do you think of mods? You're supposed to abuse your mods.
I do that off stream.
What the hell? Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
She knows what we do off stream.
Okay. All right. I'm done. Acceptable answer. I accept your answer.
What is the story behind Drudge, and what is its real name? Isn't that... I've seen that video, but you say you play the guitar, right?
I veto this question.
Okay. You have the right. He has the right. He has the right.
I'll have you guys know that I saw this question in advance, and I intentionally left it in so I could veto it just in front of your faces. I veto this question, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Oh, he literally green lighted on the question. He literally green lighted everything. He told me they were all fine. He told me they
Literally
were all
nothing you can
fine. Oh my god, my introverted brain can handle this. I don't understand. Are you gonna be the
Rickson
decent?
had to point out to the host they had a raid. His job as a roast master is far too easy. What do you mean? That's not even a roast. That's just telling them they suck at their job. That's different.
I suck at cooking, yeah, I totally do.
Totally suck. Hey, Wysack fan, let's go, baby.
Yo, let's go.
Love Wysack. Love Wysack, dude. Wysack's so good.
I love it so freaking much.
It's like taking like a medium of cooking and turning it into comedy.
Exactly.
And honestly, that's the closest thing to inspiration I've ever had in the most
Ooh.
abstract sense. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I
Like,
get what
just
you mean. Yeah.
Taking something that isn't comedy and finding a reason that you could make it into comedy. You know, I have my thing where like I make business presentations and they're hilarious. You know what I mean? Like
seen
you're
them, yeah.
convinced throughout the whole thing that you're not actually telling jokes. Like you're not playing as a character that's telling jokes. Whereas Wysack, that guy's delivery is so like dry that you're
Yeah.
thoroughly convinced he believes in everything that he says, and it's so funny. I love that show. Oh, it's so good. If you know what we're talking about, chat, we're talking about You Suck at Cooking. It is a YouTube channel. Highly recommend checking it out. It is literally a YouTube channel where a guy tries to describe to you how to make a recipe, but is just telling jokes the whole time in a very unique capacity. It's so good.
I agree, big time. That's one thing I love about, creativity. There's so many ways you can take any concept and put your own twist on it.
Yeah.
As you say, for example, this.
Yeah, some people truly think that comedy is just standing up to a podium or holding a microphone and just walking around with a brick wall behind them telling jokes, right?
Exactly.
But like that's the most boring form of comedy in my opinion. You know what I mean? You're literally staring at somebody who's just standing there and going, "Make me laugh, funny man." No, it's boring.
I like your words,
SNL.
funny man.
I like skit shows. I like Chappelle's show. You know what I mean? I like the shows where they put you in a funny situation, like an unbelievable one. I hate Seinfeld. If you know Seinfeld, I hate shows like that though.
I never seen
Shows like
Seinfeld.
that. But the joke about Seinfeld is that like all of its jokes are based around like real interactions we've had as human beings and just kind of like exaggerating them a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like forgetting your girlfriend's name, or something weird like that. And I hate that. It's too real. I want fantasy stuff. I want the most creative comedies that like you can come up with.
Yeah,
That to
that's
me
fair.
blows your mind now. If I wanted jokes, I would just go on TikTok, which tells decent jokes. But they're just TikToks that tell one joke. And it's boring because there's no effort put into it. It's just a spoken joke, Roasting is like one step above that already because you're telling a joke about a specific person. Can you take that with you everywhere you go? No, I can't tour a roast, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a comedian like in real life on tour?
I've seen entertainers like show people.
Okay. But like the idea is the same, right? They are traveling around the world doing the exact same routine. And comedians are the same way. And they're boring because of it. Because they literally travel around the world and tell the same exact joke every single time. They're making tons of money, but I don't know. I really like going to somebody's channel, telling jokes that you will only hear once for that one situation, for this one moment, and then it's gone. You can watch it again, sure, but like it's done.
At the moment
But it's
pass.
so much more worth it. It's like it's not even FOMO. It's just like it's a joke in the moment. I'm telling you, I love to make my jokes like relevant to a certain thing. I made fun of Fillion during her AHA roast because I said that her organization skills are like a Marvel Rivals collab because Marvel Rivals literally just fucked up on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
It's not relevant anymore. It hasn't been relevant for 2 months, but people really laughed at it right then and there, and I love that. I love topical humor.
In a similar sense, to try to relate a little bit to what you mentioned, because I think it's really interesting. That's one of the reasons why I personally I do videos, but I also do streaming, and streaming is my main platform, if I might say. And I love how dynamic it is. Like every single time you hit go live, it's never going to be the same. You have no idea what's going to happen. You have no idea who's going to be there. I love the dynamic feeling, how everything can happen, how A, B, and C, you have on expectations, something else happens, how you have to adapt on the fly.
Yeah.
I love that because you have that instant feedback, that instant, you say something, it happens, you have a moment, it happened, and if somebody was there, awesome. If somebody wasn't there, does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. You're basically just saying that you love improv, and ironically, for somebody who was yelling at me for saying that you believe I don't have any anxiety, that sounds like you have no anxiety about it because you love that shit.
See,
I have anxiety because I will go into a collab with 3 other people and be terrified that one person will say something to me and I'll just get stun locked and I won't know what to do.
See, it's weird because I
think it's just practice, and I think you have a lot more practice than me. I think you're better than improv than I will ever be.
That honestly, thank you. Like, I could generally talk for 24 hours, but I don't know if it's because I've been through certain situations, without getting too much into detail in life, where I had a lot of time for myself, and it took a lot of time to understand myself, how my talks work. So I just really, really freaking love talking and just doing whatever I feel like doing. And even when it comes to like meeting new people, I used to be terrified. I used to be really terrified of like new collabs and whatnot. Nowadays, I'm just like, it's a potential new friend, might as well. The one thing that never changed is that I still have a panic attack before every single stream.
That's fair. No, that's fair. I don't know if you can relate to this, but like, so I have an intro screen for every single stream, and the hardest part about starting my stream is hitting the transition button. The transition is to show me on screen. That's the hardest part. Because I just don't know when to do it. It feels like it's such a ceremonious thing to do. How do you do it, right? Fillion kind of gave me a little bit of inspiration for it. Like, she's always like opening with a bit or something like that generally, or a dance. Dancing on stream as an opening is a great idea because it gets your adrenaline flowing and their adrenaline.
Dude, yes, big agree. Big agree.
Yeah.
I've done it a few times, not often, because again, my brain is a tornado of talks every single moment. But the few times I've done it, as you say, it gets you moving, it gets you active, your blood is pumping up, so definitely agree on that.
Yeah, totally. Chat, if you're ever like anxious about something that's about to happen, I'm not even joking, just dance.
Honestly, yeah.
Like, legitimately. If you're afraid of like getting stun locked by something, just dance. It's actually a crazy solution to your problems. It works really well. Adrenaline. That's what I'm really telling you. At the end of the day, I'm just telling you a way to generate adrenaline, but it's a great way of generating adrenaline in your body. And adrenaline is what makes you get in the zone.
Speaking of adrenaline, my resting heart rate is 170.
Why are you alive?
I actually went to multiple doctors and they said, yeah, it's really high, but you're still okay. Just do more exercise.
Okay, we'll see you at the funeral in 10 years.
Let's go! I genuinely have no idea how. Every single time I put my heart rate monitor on stream, people are like, Baru, are you okay? It's 180. It's 200. I'm like, yeah, I feel fine.
Oh, so you've actually gone to a doctor and they've measured your heart as well.
Yeah, I've gone to multiple doctors. Because some
streamers really fuck up the heart rate monitor.
No.
I just says the wrong number.
I've gone to a doctor, one to check the heart rate position in Thingamajig and to check my heart rate in general, and they confirm, yeah, it's really freaking high.
Wow.
But you're okay. Just do more exercise.
Okay. All right. Okay. I think mine was like 78 or something like that.
That's so low. That means you're really good. You have really good.
I forget.
Heart.
I forget. I don't have a gymnast or like a real exexerse person's heart rate, which is like could be like 60 or lower, which is insane.
I think Mistel is like that. Pretty sure Mistel has like how do you call it? The people that do sports for a living. Yeah, that.
If you're just active in general, yes, you have a low, very, very low heart rate. There's science behind it. I'm not sure why, but if you ever want to see what, like, if you're healthy or not in general, unless you're this guy, then just use that. Just do that. Test your heart rate.
Wait, what?
See if it's low. If it's sub like 100.
Yeah.
You're gonna die. Happened a lot faster than I thought it would. 78 is slightly above average for adults. That's not a surprise. Chat, I spent the majority of my early life sitting on my ass playing video games. Like, this is what I get after working my ass off, working out for 2 to 3 years straight.
You have an ass?
My cat is actually pretty large. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I wish.
And there's one part about my, like, I have some pretty decent self-confidence. I think I look pretty decent, but my ass sucks. I hate my ass.
But if it makes you
My
feel any
ass
better,
makes it so difficult to find clothing to wear.
if it makes you feel any
Insane.
better, I'm flat as a table. I sit on my bones.
I wish I was you. I wish we
No,
swapped butts.
trust me, dude. I have to use a pillow. I have to use a pillow whenever I go.
Wait, what? You
I
use a pillow
sit-
for what?
I have no fat on my ass. I sit on the bones, on my freaking bones. So
Ew!
I have to use a pillow.
That
'cause it
sounds
gets
horrible.
It's horrible.
You need to live in a padded, like, no wonder you need a diaper. No, that
Oh
checks
my!
out.
Whoa! That was uncalled for. Just
Yeah,
because
you
you're
need
right
a padded
doesn't mean
diaper
you're
just to
right.
avoid breaking your tailbone. This makes perfect sense now.
Not like this. Not again. Not again.
The lore makes sense now. I totally get it.
No,
feel
it's
so
not
bad
my
for you.
lore. It's a beat. It's a beat that got out of control from my
This is the
chest.
first this is the first case of like a pity diaper. I'm
No.
granting you a pity diaper. I will not make fun of you for it. You just need one.
No, it's not like that. I don't do that. I don't see the way.
Why?
I think I heard next question.
Yeah,
I
can
think...
we get donate diaper trending
No,
on Twitter?
oh my
Adding
god,
Baru?
bro, please, the chat. No. Ow,
I love
my-
alliteration, so
that's
like
my wall.
donate diaper.
That's my wall. No, that actually happened.
Diaper
Somebody sent me
donos.
diapers on Tron. I do not approve of that. Oh, my tracking kind of had a moment. There we go. Perfect.
Nah, you seem fine. 2 base stations, by the way.
2 base stations, yeah.
I got 4.
I want to buy a third one, but it's out of stock every single
They're always
time.
out of stock. Yeah, they're always out of stock.
Dude, it's
I
so
literally
annoying.
am the kind of person who would buy backup equipment in case of anything broke.
That's a good
Unlike
idea.
Killian. But I can never find base stations. I can find trackers nowadays.
Yeah,
but
the
not base
trackers you can find, but the base
Trackers are
stations, they're freaking
But I never
gone.
break the trackers. I'm more afraid of breaking the base stations. They literally have like a glass panel in front of them. They're scary, dude. And mine are up on poles. I have giant poles in the corner of my room that they're up that they're sitting
Yeah.
on. And any number of things, because my house shakes all the time. Whenever a plane flies overhead, my house shakes. And they slightly move the poles.
Oh.
And sometimes I've woken up and gone to my desk and one of the poles have fallen. And I'm scared for my life that I broke a base
God.
station.
Oh,
There's nothing I can do
God.
about it. I could take the poles down, I guess, but like still.
Can't you use a tripod?
Yours
More
are attached to
stable.
the wall. I live in an apartment, so I don't want to drill into the wall. That's the thing.
What about a tripod?
I basically have the equivalent of a tripod, sort of. It's just it doesn't have the 3 legs. You know, the 3 legs would give it
Oh,
more
yeah,
stability,
the-
I guess.
Yeah, I got you.
My poles basically you put them on the ground and then you keep pumping them until they hit the ceiling.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
bound to the ceiling, you know. But
Yeah.
the problem is that they can still move horizontally.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I see what you mean.
Yeah. So yeah, it's difficult. All the unopened boxes cushions the fall. Shut up. Those are in my kitchen. All right, they're elsewhere. It's easy to patch holes in an apartment wall when leaving. I know it is, but I want to move soon. I want to deal with that. All right.
Relatable.
Any form of household maintenance is such a huge task for me because I have dumb hand syndrome. All right. I'm so bad at fixing things with my
Relatable.
hands. Same brain cell.
I exploded a router once.
Not relatable. This guy's insane. Don't trust them with anything. Literal terrorist.
I blew up a power supply on my hands and a router on 2 different occasions.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm still alive. That should have definitely killed me. Or
Besides the heart rate, yeah, I don't know how you're still alive either.
Well, would you like to know that I also have a titanium spine? They had to rebuild my spine because I had 60 degrees scoliosis.
So you have superpowers?
I can slow down time. Have you seen Cyberpunk?
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't get that reference, but whoa. No, I'm kidding. I get that reference. What's it called? The Sang Javistan or whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck
this
it's called.
San
Devistan.
Devistan. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I regret it. I deeply regret my actions.
We're on thin ice. I'm gonna leave. We're on thin ice. You better wrap this up.
Okay. I got this.
Put a fucking pin in it.
I got it.
Next fucking question.
Next question. Mods. How did you, Rexon, to make sure we're talking about you, Rexon, who happens to be here on the stream, Rexon, got so good at roasting? Rexon.
I want to play my swap card. I want to swap your name in instead of Rexon.
Oh, all right. You know what? Sure, fine. I'll allow it. I'll allow
you
it.
got this. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. But if you look at me, I'm gonna go shy. I can do it if you look at me. Yeah.
All right, blow my nose. 1 second.
Okay, no, yeah, go for it. Snort whatever you need
Did you
to
answer the
snort.
question yet?
You
You fucking suck at this. All right, okay, let me tell you how to roast, chat. All right, here's how you roast. Okay, you roast by focusing on the delivery. The joke is the easiest part. But if you want some tips on how to roast, know that I have zero experience going into this, right? The only roasting lessons that I ever learned was way back when I enjoyed Justin Bieber as an artist. I randomly stumbled across the roast of Justin Bieber on Comedy Central. You can find it on YouTube. And you can watch those roasts to get a sort of an idea for it. But at the end of the day, a roast is about finding something that has to do with that person, whoever is your target, finding something that is related to that, and making a funny analogy based on it.
Can you
99% of roasts are just analogies and hyperbole.
Can you
right?
give us an example?
No, because I forget all my roast jokes. Wait, hold on. What's the joke I just told? Okay, so Cha-Cha, right? Cha-Cha, your V-mom, shares a lot of stories about relationships she's been in, right?
What's a relationship?
Something you'll never be in. So
Okay.
Cha-Cha shares a lot of stories about relationships she's been in, okay? And so when you think about it, right, you hear all these wacky stories about people who have weird Tinder experiences, okay? So how can I correlate that to me? Well, I'm not in a relationship with her. That's weird. I'm not really dating right now. That's not really relatable either. But she asked me to roast her, right?
Yeah.
So what's another metaphor for roasting somebody? Taking a piss on them.
Okay.
Cha-Cha goes on dates, and her dates take a piss on her.
We're still talking about roasting, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, just
Now
checking.
you just
checking.
combine all that together into
Just
a
checking.
delivery, and boom, you have a good roast joke. One that got me apparently 200,000 views on TikTok.
Let's go! Big numbers, TikTok.
It works.
Hell yeah.
Show the clip? No. Who cares? Chat, you can find it whatever you want. But yeah, like it's finding two things that are slightly related to each other and trying to come up with something about those two. You know what I mean? It's 99% of roast jokes are just metaphors, analogies, and hyperbole, right? That's it, right? Fillion is flat. Name a flat thing right now.
My ass.
Fillion is flat as Veru's ass.
It works.
There's
it's
a roast
true.
joke.
It's true.
Right? Now, Fillion has no idea who Veru is, of course, but I'm saying that, like, you could just find an object of any nature that Fillion would probably know. Probably.
Probably.
I don't know. They didn't know what chia pets were the other day, and that freaked me out.
What's a what? Chia? What's a chia pet?
I don't like you. I don't like you either. I don't like you anymore.
You are throwing weird American concepts at me. Weird concepts at me.
Chia. Chia.
Chia seeds?
But here's an old school joke, right? Like,
Yeah.
Fillion's chest is flat, okay?
Yeah.
Right? What else is flat that isn't an object? A joke. A joke can fall flat.
Yeah.
So you could say, Fillion, I'd make jokes about your chest, but I'm afraid they'd fall flat. That's a terrible joke because everybody in the mother's already told that joke. But then you just riff off of that. You find other objects that may be associated with the moment, right?
Oh.
My
okay.
joke that made Camilla laugh was, Fillion, you're as flat as the casket lid you've been buried in, right?
Oh. Yeah.
So it's just that. It's easy. It's easy. And I literally say it all the time on my own channel, but anybody can do what I do if they just try hard enough. The problem is that the reason why so many people are so miserable in lives because they don't try. that's how it is. That's how it is. Nobody wants to work.
The most
and
inspirational
people have
quote.
the audacity to like come up to you and be like, "Yeah, your roast could have been better." I'm like, "How?" They're like, "Oh."
That is the most
better,
inspirational quote I have heard
I
from
just
you
want
so
you to make
far.
more funny. You ever use jokes that have no references to them? I mean, that's impossible to answer, I guess. I'm not really sure exactly. Like, you're asking for like an original joke, you know? But I don't know what an original joke is because everything is based around something. It's like art. Art is what do they say? Art is imitation.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
There is no such thing as original art. Every piece of art is based on somebody else's art. Well, what about the first guy to ever make art, Rexon? Oh, you mean cavemen who drew in paintings? Like it's just an endless cycle of imitation. But welcome to life. Like that's what it is. We all riff off of things that we know to produce new things. You know?
Like Death Stranding.
That's actually why. Well, Death Stranding sucks, because it's just boring. But like it's about finding things that like creativity is about making it seem like it's hard to find the reference. The reference exists, and it will always exist, but it's just making it harder to find. You know.
Honestly,
I always get driven insane whenever I see like in a video game, and every creature is just humanoid. You know.
Oh yeah.
I hate bipedal enemies. I want something on 3 legs. I want something on 5 legs. I want something with 18 eyeballs. I want something with no eyeballs.
Yeah,
and
something
feels its way
different.
around with its proboscis. You know.
Something more unique.
Something that couldn't exist in real life.
Exactly.
Instead, everything just has dragons in it.
I agree. Well, hold on. There's something I can add to this. Have you seen and or played Last of Us 2?
Yes, I love that game.
Okay, so so you hate Death Stranding, but
Yes.
you love Last of Us 2.
Yes, they're completely different.
Because, well, there goes my beat, there goes my point, because I freaking hated the game. I freaking hate The Last of Us 2. I think the story
That's
sucks.
because you have bad taste.
No, no, I'm right. Listen,
you like
the,
Death Stranding.
the whole
You literally
story
have
is
bad
just vengeance is bad. Yes, I get it. Everybody gets it. They drive the point so hard that
Ah!
I mean, I know my take was bad, but I don't think it was that bad, you know.
I got disconnected from VR chat.
All good.
I'll
Take
be
your
right back.
time.
I wonder if it'll save my camera position. If not, that's whatever.
All good. All good.
All right, we're rejoining.
Yep.
Oh, hey guys. I don't know, dude. The take was pretty. Wait, hold on. I have to turn off all the toggles again. The take was so bad. It was such a bad.
It was
take.
so bad. He disconnected you off the
Fortunately, Varu's
instance.
into the other room, so they can't hear anything I'm saying right now. Man, I hate this interview, dude. It's just the worst.
Yeah, it's not like he's on the
Holy
Discord
God.
still. It's not like he's on the Discord. I'm not on the in-game.
Man, if they
world.
could hear me right now, dude, they'd just be crying their ass off.
Oh man,
All
I
right,
think I'm
let's
gonna
go.
cry.
Let's go. Let's
I
go.
think
Let's
I'm
go
gonna
back
cry.
to this dumbass. Let's
I
wrap
thi-
it up.
I
All right,
think I'm
hang on
gonna
one
cry.
second.
I think
Okay, you guys
my
ready?
self-esteem is
Okay.
gone.
Oh, hey, Varu! I missed
Oh, hi,
you. Oh, man, this is
Edson. Long
so
time no
awkward.
see you. It's been a
Woo.
while. How are you
Woo.
doing?
Anyways, okay, wait, hold on. Let me put my camera back. Anchor, world, flying. Wait, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay, perfect. All right, perfect. Okay, all right.
The
Anyways,
opposites.
so you're wrong, and I'm right. Next question.
Next
I'm
question.
kidding. No. Great point about. Here's the thing about creativity, right?
Yeah.
Most people didn't understand the unique appearance of the zombies in Last of Us because they didn't know about that very unique thing called cordyceps, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's
So
a
Last
fungi.
of Us
So.
was ironically taken as a very unique game because of the unique impression of the monsters, right? But the truth is, it was just referenced again by something that was in real life called cordyceps, which is a very horrifying thing if you actually read into what cordyceps is. But at the same time, a lot of people also criticize Last of Us because they think that it's just another zombie game, right? But I think the zombies were the least interesting part about The Last of Us. I thought the characters were so cool. I love the characters.
I agree that the characters, the way they're reading interactions are very deep, but they have weight to them. But the point that
That's
annoyed
fair.
me is that the whole motivation of Last of Us 2 is vengeance is bad. And they really drive that point home. Like, really, they drive it so obsessively long that it just annoyed me. It's like, I get it, you don't have to spoon-feed this concept to me like a 5-year-old. I understand that doing vengeance and killing hundreds of people is a bad thing. I get it.
That's
Makes
fair.
sense.
No, I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
But it's more about it's literally about the journey, you know?
Yeah, I will say the
Because you
journey
get
was
to watch somebody who literally reaches the point where they're about to execute the person that they sought vengeance after and then regretted it. But they only regretted it because of all the experiences they experienced up until that point, I would say. So
Yeah.
the journey was important, you know?
Okay, you know what?
I thought they
agree.
did, that they
I
did
agree
well.
with that.
The show sucks. I will say the show sucks. Show fucking sucks. I hate the show.
I agree with that. I can definitely respect that. But
I can't believe The Last of Us copied Parasect. Oh, yeah, see, chat, this is just like every superhero ever. I don't know if you guys know this, but the guy that made Marvel just stole a bunch of superheroes from other people, right? Stan Lee.
Stan
turns
Lee,
out
yeah.
he's a huge thief. Read about him sometime. He's actually a real thief. But the point being is that, like, You're welcome to fame, chat. I got my VTuber game stolen from Shy Lily. But everybody's gonna say that Shy Lily made it now. That's how it works. If you're famous, you're the victor. History is written by the victors.
Pretty much. I mean,
which is why I always walk away from a roast feeling good.
I'd say there's nothing wrong with taking inspiration on somebody else's idea as long as you add your own spin to it. As you say, all creativity is just concepts somebody else has done before with your own spin and your own expression.
I wish that adding your own spin could just be improving the quality.
Fair.
You know
honestly,
what I mean? I hate it when somebody makes something and they squander the general idea of it, and then somebody else does it, and then somebody else has the audacity to say, "Oh, you just stole it from them." I'm like, bro, I'm reusing it because they fucked it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Like I want to do a Rexian funeral, right? That was actually my original idea, but I gave it to Fillion first. But like I want to do a Rexian funeral, but now people are just like, no matter how good it will be, people will be like, "Oh, it was Fillion's idea first." It's a shame.
It's a shame, but it kind of is what it is, in this space.
I can't believe the newest Marvel rivals copied Rexian's character design. What, do they make a Fox? Is there a Fox superhero? I don't think there's a Fox superhero.
Not without mods.
I could be wrong.
With mods, you can do anything.
$1 million idea of the day. Make a Fox superhero.
Don't let furries hear that.
They think they're superheroes already. It doesn't matter. That's
They'll
why
get
they
to
wear
it.
the suit.
They'll
That's
do
why
it.
they wear the suits.
Holy shit! You're right. That makes sense. Are furries the OG
I'm a furry.
VTubers? Wait. Sorry. You were saying?
I said, of course I know. I know furries like you.
Oh, no, I'm not a furry.
That's what I said.
No.
I said that. I said that's
Hey, I reject.
words.
I reject that. I want to reverse that to you.
Hey, I'm rewriting history because I'm the victor. I said that.
Well, I don't agree with Rexon Diri.
Your trauma response to disagreeing with somebody seems to be spinning around, and I'm not about it.
Yeah, I do that. I do that a lot. It's a defense mechanism.
It's really quirked up.
Yeah, like my spine.
That's not a good thing.
Next question. Wow, same brain cell. Holy moly.
Wow, it's almost like we're following a script.
There is
and you
no
tried to relate
script.
to me because
There
we're
is
reading
no
the same
script.
We literally read a script.
There is no script.
There's literally a script, chat.
Oh my god. I will go into Google Docs. I'm gonna make
This is literally in the script.
I'm gonna make a whole freaking document.
Them denying there's no script is in the
You see
script.
this feed? You know where this feed is going? It's going right here. Right here.
Wait, there's something on your foot. What is
Yeah,
that?
there's.
What
It's
is
a
that?
disapproval star.
Show chat.
I will show chat. Everyone, observe. Observe. Observe.
I have no idea what that is.
Be disappointed. He
Next
disapproves
question.
of you. Why are my trackers not working? Holy moly.
Because
Next
you have a
question.
base station. Next question after that.
Do you have a cookbook when it comes to... No, we already answered that.
Yeah, I basically already asked.
Yeah,
I
you answered that
Chat,
already.
if
Next
you
question.
want literal lessons on roasting, I'm not even joking. I wrote tips in my Discord. We hosted the Roast of Rexon, and in an effort to get you guys to be funny, I gave you a literal dissertation from my brain. If you want to learn how to roast, literally go to my Discord.
Hold on.
It's the closest thing to a self-plug you'll ever hear from me. Like,
Let me
never.
take some Wawa.
And yet I get all these YouTube comments where people are like, Rexon, can we
Thank you for the
collab? Will you
hydrate.
teach me how to roast? I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a great relationship where you benefit and I just give you my time.
Oh.
This wasn't in the script. I'm not sure what's happening. What's happening. What are they doing? What are
I
you-
was dehydrated. I just had water. Oh
maybe you were
my
moving your
god, my
diaper.
brain is turning on. Oh.
I don't hydrate enough.
Oh my god, my head. Dude, I can feel the brain cells activating. Holy moly, I was dehydrated.
Wow.
Oh.
Your motivation to stop just hydrating for me. Like if that's what happens. I
Dude.
train my body to be like a camel.
I'll do anything for my friends. I will happily be used by them. Oh.
That's the weirdest statement I've ever heard.
Is it more weirder than what's your favorite thing to do? No, never mind. We already answered that. Did we go through all the questions? I think we went
Did
through
we
all
get
the
through all the
questions.
questions?
Yep, we did.
Wow, you could have made
Congratulations
it so much more epic. You didn't say like, Rexon, final question of the night, and this one's a doozy.
I'm working on the
Maybe
script.
you should ask me a final question, huh? How to
I'll
host
ask you a
fucking
final
talk
question.
show.
I'll do it. You don't think I will do it? I'll freaking do it.
Do it right now.
Observe.
Ask
I'll
a
do it.
mind-blowing question.
I will-
Make it the grand finale right now. They're already clapping, so you better make it count.
Clap
You
your
better
cheeks
make them on the edge
right
of their,
now.
of their seats, like it's an encore. All right, this is your encore moment.
Do it.
They're
Give
already
me
leaving.
your
They're
energy.
throwing their popcorn away.
Give it to me. My final question to you, Rexon G Games, is... That's not the question.
They're gonna
That's
ask
not-
me if I had a good time. Watch.
No, I don't
They're
want
now thinking of a new question because they were going to ask.
Now,
that.
I don't
They're now
want to.
thinking of a
Now,
new
I don't
question.
want to.
No, they're literally thinking of a new one. They're actually stalling for a new question. They literally have
I
one.
am not stalling. I'll do it. I'll say it. I'll say it now because
Okay,
I am
say
not
it. Say it right
stalling.
now.
I
Say it
am
right
not
now. Do
stalling.
it. Do
You're
it.
getting on. You're breaking my mind.
My ears are open.
You're
My
getting
ears
on
are
my
open.
mind. This is
I'm
what he's trying to do.
listening.
He's
I'm
trying to
listening.
get on my mind. He's trying to break me, but you want me to. Buckles being the.
Can't break what's already in the pieces.
Dude, same. Yeah, I'm broken. I'm
This is
fragile.
awkward. Okay, about the question though.
Yeah, the question. Now that you've been here, now that we've been talking for a while, I would like to ask you a two-part question. One,
You're
being
cheating. Oh my god.
it's my show. I make the rules, bozo.
What rules?
Exactly.
Rule number one: there are no rules.
Rule number one: Baru can do anything.
What do you not like about streaming? Great question, Golden Oliver, as the final question of the night. I'm
No,
so
no,
glad
you
to
will
answer
not
your
take the- you
question,
will- we-
Golden Oliver,
Oh my
from
god!
Baruch Chat, nonetheless. Thank you so much.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
What do
I
you
hate
not
this.
like about streaming?
I hate
Being
this.
in these collabs.
Same. Big agree.
Ask your question.
So, two-parter question. Now that we've been talking here for a while, you've seen the format, you've seen the intro. Being brutally honest, what do you think of your experience here? What do you think of what you had here today? Break me, destroy what little self-esteem I have remaining. Destroy what my dad couldn't destroy.
I come from a professional background, right?
Yes.
And I only like to do things with a vision in my head, you know?
Yes.
And this has been ingrained in my body. And through streaming, I've realized that nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to watch a play on Twitch.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to watch a format where everything goes according to plan.
Yeah.
People want to see I don't want to say human side of us, but people want to see like the just they want to be able to relate to the streamer, you know?
I can cry.
What we did today was literally just yapping.
Yeah.
You know? And
Yes.
we segued in the most awkward imaginable way into the questions, right? The questions that a lot of people here were just waiting for. But I'd like to believe that you and I had such great and natural banter that the most awkward part was segueing to the formal part, which
Yeah.
frankly means that we are good streamers. Probably. He's faking it. He's faking it because he knew I was about to say I was sarcastic. He's faking it. He's faking it. He's faking it. I told you he wasn't going to cry today, but I knew he was setting it up for it. He was setting me up for it. That's why he asked the question. That's why he asked the question, chat. They asked the question because they thought that if I said something positive or something negative, that they could segue into crying. I'm telling you, they're
it's too
faking
late.
it. I don't believe you. I don't
it's too
believe
late.
you. I don't believe this. This whole show's a scam. This show's a scam. Unfollow them immediately.
No,
And follow
dude.
me at twitch.tv/RexandGames.
Oh, dude, you got me there. You freaking got me there. You.
They're still faking it. I'm telling you, they're literally faking it. They're faking it.
Anyway, Mr. Faker, thank
Brew
you.
isn't the crying streamer. They're the fake crying streamer. I'm telling you.
Thank you for your honest feedback and opinion. It genuinely means a lot.
I
This
wouldn't
is-
change a thing about the show. I wouldn't change a thing about it. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point? It's what people want to see. You just gotta maintain the conversation with people. You know, that's it. You gotta be a good yapper. You gotta make good feedback. That's it. That's it. Don't follow me at twitch.tv/Drex, and you idiots. Oh no! Stop giving that guy follows. I want his name.
I struggle a lot with, believing in what I do or finding value in myself. And I know I need to work on that. As a creator, you have to be the number one person to believe in what you do. But you know, I've gone through a few experiences that make that pretty freaking hard. So
I can imagine. We all do, right? Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I hate the entertainment industry right now because it is all about big breakouts. It is all about
Yeah.
going viral, right? So
Yeah.
like you know, it would be a lie if I told people that if it wasn't for Fillion, I wouldn't be even remotely close to where I am now, right? You
Yeah.
know, would I have had maybe a viral moment on my own? Maybe. I don't know. Would I fall on a chair like I'm queso and fat? Maybe. Who knows? But the point is that like in this day and era, it's a shame that the struggles that people face is that despite being really talented, nobody will see them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There are people who are far more talented than you and I,
Absolutely.
than Fillion, than Queso, than Kai Cenat, that will never be seen
Long.
because
I want to add something
the
to that.
algorithm that dictates us will never take notice of us.
I want to add
go
something to that. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
And thank you for your take. I agree with that. There is one bit I would like to add. It is true. A lot of it is down to being on the right place at the right time, but also from personal experience, this won't apply to everyone, but it's what worked for me. Without going into detail, because I'll say this in the future, but not today, I come from a very bad country, where I didn't have easy access to electricity, food, or water, and most of the time I had to spend my time in darkness, just thinking to myself. I was in a really bad situation, and everyone told me I wouldn't be able of living that. And here I am. I am in Europe. I have actual quality of life. I have a pretty good job that I hate, but it pays pretty well. So, and I'm doing something that I love. It took me a lot of sacrifice. Yeah, it took me a lot of not giving up. And that's the main aspect that I personally believe is what differentiates someone who makes it to their dream, their goal, whatever it might be, their aspiration, and someone who doesn't make it. The person that makes it will doubt themselves. They will be scared. They will be afraid. They will more often than not think to just give up. There will probably be people around them that want them to give up, that don't believe in them. However, the thing is, if you
Based.
genuinely love... Sorry?
Based.
Thank you. If you genuinely love this, if you look at yourself in the mirror and say, hey, do you see a life where you don't do this? If the answer is no, then just do it. I'd like to believe that you will get there sooner or later, as long as you don't let go. what is it, Mr.
Masato is
Rex?
an amazing emote. I love that emote. Holy shit.
Basically, that's my take on it. Like, I left that super shitty country, and I'm on a much better place. Well, I had done that if I had accepted what people told me that I can do it? No. Did I sacrifice a lot? Yeah, but I still do it. I still did it, and I still stream, even though I have a freaking panic attack after every single stream and before every single stream, and I have 2 mental breakdowns a week. But I do it because I love it. I found the one thing on this world that I freaking love. So keep
Every
chasing that
human
fire.
being has like I played a game once. I forget what game it was, but like in this game you had to like basically discover like what each of your, it was a role-playing game, like
Yeah.
RPG, like Final Fantasy or whatever, but you had to discover like what each of your characters like favorite or like the thing that unlocks their secret so you can get their secret weapon.
Yeah.
And or like secret like final ability or whatever. I'm thoroughly convinced sometimes that every human being is born with like this thing that makes them tick more than anything else.
I
you know?
agree.
For me, it's making people laugh, but like for other people, it could be something else. You know, it could be like preparing food for them, like some chefs might say or whatever. So the moment you find something in your life that like triggers that in you,
Yeah.
cling to it,
Yes.
and then just ride off of that. Obviously, you have to survive in life, so like try to profit off it in some regard. But you know, it is what it is. You know, hopefully, it's not killing other people.
Hopefully, we
That'd
can
be
only
weird.
hope. We can only hope.
You know, but if killing people is your passion, then just take it out on innocent animals instead.
In Minecraft. Minecraft is a great way.
Oh, like deer, maybe. You know, like they always fucking like produce way too much.
Yeah, like Bambi.
Just kill a bunch of deer. Yeah, just like Bambi. Kill when in doubt, kill Bambi. That's the moral
In-game.
lesson of this stream.
In game. Yeah.
There. Bambi's not real. You don't have to say in game.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Join the military or something. I do not recommend joining the military.
no. 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 No.
I just will say out loud, I do not recommend that.
So Rex, and there is a surprise that you might have not heard about, actually. Sorry, I wanted it to linger in the air a little bit, give more suspense. I wanted to give it more suspense to be like, what could it be? What could it potentially be?
I have to be that guy. I have to be the guy that just doesn't give you what you want ever. ever. If you call me and you say, guess what? I will literally not say anything. And you will have the most awkward moment in your life.
Joke's on you. I have no dignity, so I can't feel cringe anymore.
Joke's on you. I will stare at somebody for an hour for a bit.
Do it.
Okay?
Do it.
If you want to really cap off this show with that.
Listen, buddy, I'm a master yapper. I write it.
He's got too much to lose. No. Okay, no. All right, say your thing.
I never pull out. I only pull in.
Stop.
Anyway, my actual thing is, after we finish all the questions, we like to do a little segment called the Wheel of Collaboration. You, Rexon, for participating on Highlight Chat and for being such an amazing guest that totally did not give me psychic damage. You get your chance to win one of four prizes. Four prizes, including a headband, 5 subs on Twitch. My headset almost died. A $20 art commission, and I forgot the last one. Well, I'll see when I open the wheel.
Deal.
Are you ready to go?
Is this on your screen background?
Yeah, I'll put it on the
Okay.
screen. Give me 1 second.
Go take a look at Veru's stream if you want to see it.
It's there. It's time for
I see
Gamble,
it.
Gamble,
I see
Gamble. In 1. Hold up. Trying to play it on my monitor. 1, 2, 3. Gamble
I
time!
wanted to call it. Like, why couldn't I spin it? Like, if I don't spin it, then it's not
It
really
is.
mine.
It is.
Not really official.
It's a metaphorical. It's a metaphorical wheel. You know. I'm working on the. I'm working on the presentation. I'm working on it.
What is it?
You know what? I think we should give you a free spin because you've been such
What
a great
is it?
guest. You've been such a
What
great
is it?
guest. You know
What
what?
is it?
Let's
Do not scam me. What is it?
It's a headband.
Do I have to give one to you?
No, I have to give one to you. I think you know, we can have a free spin. We can have a free spin. You know.
If you catch me.
I hate you. Why are you this way? Why are you like this? Oh my god. Amazing.
You know what? I can't tell you how many of my chatters have come in during a VR chat collab and literally just want to head pat me. I'm not even joking. That's just the thing that people
get
want to do in
loved,
VR.
get
Is that something
appreciated.
you want to do? Is that something you want to do, or do you think it's cringe?
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Is it what? Do you want to?
I don't. It's not. It's not whatever I want to or don't
That
want
wheel, Veru,
I'll do
is
it.
dominating you. All right, it's the boss of you, and it's telling you to do something you don't want to do.
to. But you know what,
So what do
Rexon?
you say about that?
I say to that, I'm a power bottom.
So is that a? So you should, for the sake of this roleplay, you should say no. I will conquer the wheel and
I will-
deny the wheel, and I will scam my chat.
I will spin the wheel. I will spin the
Nope.
wheel. I will.
That's not.
I will.
Literally didn't say any of that.
I will. Listen, we're gonna spin it. We're gonna spin it. We're gonna spin
Listen, I don't want your subs. I don't want an art commission. So either head pat me now, or we just leave awkwardly. What's it gonna be?
it. It is too late because you're getting both.
Just give me the fucking head pats. Do it. Do it.
Thank you for being
Do
such
it.
a great
I
guest,
hate
Rexon.
this. I
It
hate
was really
this.
fun.
I hate it.
It was
I hate
really
it.
great. It was
I hate
really
it.
great.
Why do we have to end on
He
this,
loves
dude?
it. He
Ugh.
loves it, Chad. He freaking loves it. He loves it.
Gross. I'm not a VR chatter. I do not approve this message. Aw, he loves it. I literally
He
said
approves.
I hated it.
He approves all of it. Don't lie to the
Are we
people.
signing off?
It's up to you. We can either stop here or continue freely yapping. It's up to you.
I have to pee and my nose is really full.
Do you need help with that?
No.
Are you sure?
Could use another head pat. Ah, fuck you. No. All right, let's go.
denied!
Right, thank you for gifting 5 gifted subs to 1 Veru. This is what I want from people.
Wait, what?
Please
no,
go
no,
check out Veru.
No,
Please
no,
go
no, no,
follow
no, no,
Veru.
no,
Please
no, no, no,
give
Raynor,
subs to
Raynor.
Veru.
They were meant
This
to be
was
for
their
Rexon.
idea.
They were
This
meant
was
to be
their
for
arrangement.
Rexon.
They
But this
deserve
is-
it.
This
I
is
am
not.
merely a guest.
This is not what I had planned for. Ragnar, this
Encourage
was
your
not what
favorite
I had
Oshi to
planned
appear
for.
on their channel next.
Oh my, oh, bro, this is not the expectation that I had. Everyone shout out Rexon instead. Dude,
Do not
thank you.
shout me out.
What? Shout them out. Shout them out.
Shout out Fillion instead.
No. Do it. Shout out Rexon. Ah. So, fancy meeting you here in the VR district. You come here often? I don't know what. I don't know why my tracking is used. I don't know why my tracking today is just going
Yeah, the way
haywire.
your tracking is so busted.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to sign off. If you want to go check out Varu, please go check out Varu. All right, are you going to keep streaming a little longer? Are you going to hang with chat for a bit?
I think I'll do 30 minutes, just my ending segment.
Okay, all right. Then chat, I'm going to raid into Varu.
No. You can do that.
You have like 10 seconds to beg me
You
not
are
to
the
do
one
this.
who is supposed to be supported.
I'm
You
literally
listen, I am.
typing it in right
You
now.
are my guest.
I'm
You
literally
are my
typing-
guest.
you have
I am
like 10
literally the one
seconds.
that's supposed to help
The
you.
raid is out, so I only hit
No,
the
this is a
cancel button
lie.
at this
This
point.
is
So
a
what do you
lie.
want from me?
You're lying. You're lying.
Like,
You're
I could just type it. Like
You're
I
lying.
could just,
There
like,
is
I can
no
click
raid.
on the cancel button.
There is no
Thanks
right.
for being in Sports Wrestling. Yeah, thank you to any Varu viewers who aren't familiar with me. I hope you enjoyed this this different side of me.
It
And
was
thank you
awesome,
to all my
like-
chatters for checking this out as well.
For real, I
I
wanna
will
say-
be back on my stream on Tuesday. No plan yet, but I probably will be playing Bloodborne.
Bloodborne.
I'm currently doing a Bloodborne series. I will probably be playing Bloodborne to make up for Thursday's stream, which Thursday we will be playing a comedy game. A new game that came out called Do Not Press the Button. It is a game very similar to Stanley Parable. And
Ooh.
the cool thing about this game is that the game developer gave me a key because I'm in the game.
Yo. Wait, what's the name of the game? One more time, please.
Do not press the button,
Perfect.
or else you'll delete the universe. But you just type in "do not press the button." So that's
Okay.
pretty cool. I did something for the developers during their demo. I submitted a little joke for them, and they decided to include me in their game as a result of it. So we're
That's
gonna see that
amazing.
live this Thursday. All right.
Congratulations.
exciting.
Hell yeah.
And as I mentioned before, I am also checking out. I'm also hosting Fillion's scavenger hunt on next Monday. Very nervous
Woo!
about that. I've worked very hard on it. I spent yesterday for 4 hours trying to find music for it, which, as a content creator, you probably agree, music is very hard to source. But
Oh yeah,
lot
100%.
coming up. Enjoy Varu's chat. All right. I'll see you guys
I did not expect
on
this.
Tuesday.
This is not the expectation. This is not what I expected.
Bye-bye. Okay, the raid's out. All right, the raid's out. This is so awkward. It just.
Thank you for
so-
being here, Exxon. You were a really fun guest. Much
Shut up, you're
appreciated.
still live. I can't. speak
I
to
know
you.
I'm still
not
live.
anymore.
Get
Like,
appreciated.
what am I supposed to do
Get
about this?
appreciated, you nerd.
I literally, I don't know what to do about this. Like, I'm still
Get
alive with you,
appreciated.
and
Get appreciated.
I-
Get appreciated.
I mean, you can say that, but like they're all over there now. So. Like,
Hey,
what's gonna happen
hello, Raiders. I am not Philly and hashtag Baru. Thank you, Rexham, for the raid. This is weird. This is
I have
is
to
weird.
pee. Bye.
Bye. Have a good pee. Thank you for being here. You were an awesome
Yeah, no
guest.
problem. Yeah, no problem. Dumbass.
All right. My brother in Christ. What the freak? Okay, give me 1 second. Let me just finish that. Okay, everyone, that was Rexon Games. Holy Mother of God. Welcome, Raiders. I am Baru. It's a pleasure to see you. Welcome to the stream. I don't know why my hip tracker is so freaking busted. Let me try to fix that. Give me 1 second. What? There we go. That's a bit better. That's a little bit better. So, welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for coming into today's stream. We just finished our talk show segment with our amazing guest, the Rexon Games. Honestly, I'm so freaking glad. He was freaking awesome. He was freaking awesome throughout the stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for the follows, for whatnot. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. For those that don't know me, I am Baru. I am an emotional streamer. I cry a lot. I talk a lot about emotional and mental health. I do a lot of beer chat, just chatting. I also beat my saber every day, because that's very healthy. I play Beat Saber. That's a funny way of saying I do Beat Saber. Seriously, everyone, please, huge shout out to Rexon Games. I'm gonna be honest, I was really scared of sending the DM to him to be like, hey, do you wanna be on my talk show? Because I'm an anxious person. It's what I do. But he, and you know, this might sound cringe, but he was so freaking down to it. He was instantly, when he saw me DM, like, yeah, dude, let's do it. I'm down. Which I didn't expect. I'm like, whoa, I thought he was going to roast me and break my kneecaps. And he didn't break my kneecaps, which is awesome. My kneecaps are okay. So yeah, welcome everyone. Rexon, thank you so much for the raid. I tremendously appreciate it, dude. You didn't have to. you didn't have to, like, genuinely. I am blown away because, listen, when I have a guest on my show, I want to do everything I can to make them feel comfortable, to make them feel happy, to make them feel nice. Because, you know, they are taking some of their time from their very, very hard, very tough schedule to be here. And that means a lot, dude. That means a lot to me, you know. So, dude, I don't know what to say. I'm really grateful. I'm super grateful. Thank you, Rexon. You're a pretty cool guy. Thank you for not breaking my kneecaps. I appreciate that. I thought my kneecaps were in danger. Oh, yeah. Rexon doesn't deserve comfort, only suffering. Is that why my head hurts? Is that why my head hurts? That guy was cool, but he talked too much about lotion. Weird flex. I mean, sometimes you need something to smooth over the rough edges of life, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hashtag lotion legion! Okay, that was cringe. That was actually cringe. But yeah, once again, welcome everyone. I'm Baru. I yap a lot. I doubt myself a lot. I tried my best. I just want to leave a good impact on people's heart, make them feel happy, have a positive impact on their lives. And I talk a lot. I talk way too much. I talk before I think. I always talk before I think, which leads to very saucy moments. But that's how we roll here. That's how we roll on Hi, Let's Chat! But honestly, I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you so much, everyone, for the raids, for following along, for being part of the chat. I know hosting these kind of things is a little bit hard because I can't directly talk to the chat. Because, you know, I love to read chat and go back and forth with chat, but when you have a guest, it's like, well, shoot, I can't do that anymore. you get what I mean? You get what I mean? Faru has had a positive impact on our collective brain, so, okay, because you asked so nicely, don't let Rexon see this. Don't let Rexon see this. This is my fuzzy mint. Miss Telly made this, I commissioned her. And it's got fangs. Also, hold on. I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry. For the record, I am not a furry. I'm not a furry. I am Baru. It's different. I am Baru. It's different. You've been holding out on us? No, 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 no. I commission. This is literally my starting screen. This model is literally my starting screen. It's my starting screen. So, what do you know? What do you do? Wait, hold on. Did I miss anything? Okay, no, perfect, awesome, beautiful. Sorry, I had like seven DMs on my Discord. I was like, oh, what's gonna happen? But yeah, honestly, this stream was far better than I could ever imagine. I know I said this before, but I have a chronic condition where I feel obliged to genuinely appreciate people and let them know how much they mean to me. Whether he sees this or not. Thank you, Rexon. I always heard great things about you. Even though, yes, you are the rose guy, the lotion guy, the, you know, that guy. I always heard great things about you. From who? I need a name. What? Oh, that, sorry. My sources mean I cannot tell you. I need to kill them with kindness. Oh, he's gonna kill them with kindness, with pure kindness. Oh my god, you know, beyond all that roasting, he's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. Literally kill them and destroy. With appreciation and love. Oh, Rexo, you're such a fun guy. Get it? Fun guy? Yeah! But seriously, thank you so much for being such an amazing guest. Thank you for giving me the honor of your time and sharing your community with me. It means a lot. Genuinely. Honest to God, it means a lot. You know, anxiety, brainworms, all those things get together, and sometimes it's hard to see the way forward. But I'm really thankful that the circle of people that we know, we all lift up each other. At least that's the vibe that I get. And we just want to have fun along the way. We just want to have fun. We just want to shoot the shoot and have a good time. Make some people happy. So thank you for being on the show. I hope you had a fantastic pee. I hope it was this good, which is like really big, it's like this big at least. Yeah, much appreciated. It was awesome, dude. It means a lot. Well, yeah, I'm gonna beat my saber tomorrow, which is a phone call for basically saying tomorrow I'm gonna play Beat Saber at 8 p.m. Central European Time. I'll put the schedule on my Twitch channel. Yes, there's a schedule button on Twitch next to the videos section. There's a schedule thingamajig. And finally, I also put it on my Discord channel, Discord server, exclamation mark Discord. Yeah, that's a Discord. Thank you. I'm gonna switch back to my normal model. There we go. This is the OG Baru. Well, not the OG, but the version that I like to use the most. Hola, Chelsea! Why are my trackers messing up on Mystica? Hi! Anyway, next guest on the show, Casio. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There is one. I have a list of people that I would like to have on Hylos chat. One of them is good luck with Beat Saber. I love beating my saber. Also, hold on. We can enable the song redeems now. We can enable the song. Yeah, the tracking today was just busted. It was busted straight up. Okay, let me unpause all the sound redeems thingamajig. They have been unpaused. They have been enabled. I think. I'm pretty sure they have been enabled. Anyway, what about Neko after debut? Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Dibor. Wanna know something funny? SSR Neko was supposed to be my first guest. Well, my second guest, but then I kind of forgot, and our schedules kind of drifted apart, and I need to do it. I need to do it because I totally feel super bad. But yeah, I'm not even using full body tracking. What the freak is happening today? 1 second. I will T-pose to assert dominance. There we go. Awesome. Well, yeah. This was an incredible episode. Honestly, I couldn't be happier and more grateful for both the guest, you people, and everyone who decided to tag along for the fun. It was a really, really fun experience, and this is the thing I love about hosting this kind of thing, this talk show. Every single guest, they bring their own energy, their own vibe. So even though the format is a bit similar, it's unique. Every single episode is unique. So kudos to the Rec crew or the Rexonites or however he calls his fan base or community base. I don't know. Rec people. We'll go with that. Well, yeah, Rec baiters. No. No. It's literally Lotion Legion. That's based. This was the first time I was able to catch. Let's go! Thank you, Mystica! Honestly, that's a base name. That's super based. Lotion Legion! Assemble! Well, honestly, if I might say something emotional or, it's just what I do. I'm an emotional person. I'm sorry. I will probably cry. I doubt myself a lot along the way. I'm sure I'm not the only person. I deal with severe levels of crippling anxiety, brainworms, most likely ADHD, and autism. So a lot of the time, I can't see anything good on me. I can't see the good things that people clearly see on me because there's a reason why they watch me, even though I kind of don't get it a lot of the time. But I really want to say to every single one of you, thank you for today. It's been an extraordinary day. I never expected today to go like this. As I said before, I have a panic attack before every single stream, so I never ever know what to expect. But despite that, I still push through because I love this. I love streaming, I love creating, I love putting myself out there. And even though I'm scared, I do it because I don't want to let my mind or my fears dictate what I can and can't do. I don't want to, live my life and then be like, what if I had done this? What if I had followed this dream all the way till the end? At least that's the way I see it. And Guy B, thank you for the 100 bits. Sorry, there's a lot happening today. That's just the kind of person that I am. It's okay, you can thank us for gifting subs for... listen, I'm gonna give 5 gifted to Rexon. He won those fair and square. Seriously, thank you guys thank you Renor for the 5 gifted. But listen, he won those fair and square. I don't care, I'll do it. It was a fun stream today, and I hope you and Chad will have a wonderful rest of the day or night. Thank you, Lava. It was a pleasure to have you here. Thank you, Renor or Renor. I don't know how to say your name. I really appreciate it, dude. It means a lot. But honestly, days like this are the days that I genuinely say they make all the anxiety, they make all the fear, they make all the funny talks worth it. Because on these 3 hours and 30 minutes that we got to spend today, I felt happy, I felt fulfilled, I felt like I matter, I felt like I did something amazing. Like, I'm riding that high. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm riding that freaking energy high super mega hard right now. And I don't know how long this high is gonna last, but I wanna say thank you, everyone. This wouldn't have happened without you, without Rexon, without all the love and care. I really appreciate the fact that he decided to believe in me, he decided to give this a shot. I'm sorry for all the tracking issues. I will get a base station. I have the money, but they are out of stock. Consistently. You can buy the headset. You can buy the freaking trackers. Buy the hundreds if you want. But you can't freaking buy the base station. Why? Why can't you buy the base station? Explain, Bulb. Explain yourself. And have a good night, Mystica. See you around, and thank you for